That is, don't move on. But I think like maybe the like breaking people out of Moonrise might be the time sensitive one, or saving what's her face
I don't.
Because
if she gets captured.
I beat Minthara. I did the thing so I can have her in my good run, even if I don't use her. Because even though I disagree with Josh on Coder 2, he is right. A companion's a companion. And then I need to go down to Halson and tell him, hey, go back and do that.
Yeah, but telling people that things are time sensitive is how Tyler's sister's boyfriend managed to go through Act 1 having only recruited like 2 companions.
He
Yes.
missed Will, he missed Karlach, he missed Lae'zel.
Technically, missing some of those people is time gated. Like,
So you told him he's not welcome to see your family anymore,
well,
right?
well, he's on a second playthrough now, and he's doing better.
No, when we heard that, we were like, "Dude, just start over." And he's like, "No, but like I'm nearing Act 3," and we were like, "But you're like missing most of the story."
Riley,
now I will say, Isaac, Act 2 is way shorter than Act 1, which is kind of a good thing because Act 3.
Well, yes.
Act 3 is about the same size as Act 1. Like,
Act 1 is for sure
I have
the
to be
longest.
missing a whole bunch of stuff because I feel like, based on what I know about like being able to go to Moonrise Towers, I haven't been in Act 1 that long.
Yeah, but there's a lot of side stuff with your companions you still have to do.
Yeah.
And if you move on, you might not be able to get all of it done.
I think I have like 16 hours of playtime, and I just got Halson. He's going back to the Emerald Enclave, but I haven't met him back there.
I will tell you something, and this is like not really a spoiler. It's like on the cusp, but it's not. There is an option you have. The 2 ways you have to go to Moonrise Tower are through the Underdark and through the Mountain Pass. The Underdark will take you to another location called Grimforge, and from Grimforge you can get to the Moonrise Towers. The Mountain Pass can take you to... You have to go through the Mountain Pass and the other things in it, and then you can get to Moonrise Towers. What you should do if you want to get the most out of Act 1 is to just do the entirety of the Mountain Pass and do the entirety of Grimforge. Whenever you go to the Mountain Pass, it has this pop-up that kind of seems like you're leaving Act 1, but you're really not. It's kind of weirdly implemented. But
they didn't have that in my first playthrough, so that was something they added.
What I usually do is I do the Underdark and Grimforge, and then when I get to Act 2, I just loop back to Act 1.
And you can do that.
Yeah,
you can go from Act 2 to do...
Yeah, because I was going to ask, if I do Mountain Pass stuff, is that going to circumvent, like, what is it, the Never Song, or whatever that quest is?
No, literally
nothing.
The
what that is
about.
That is in Act 2.
It starts in late Act 2, like extremely late Act 2. You don't have to
really.
Worry
That's
about
more.
So right now I just have a bunch of dead ends.
Yeah, more.
Well, have you gone to the Gif Yankee Crash like Lae'zel wants you to?
No,
That's in Act 1.
I have not. I've basically been ignoring Lae'zel because she pisses me off.
The Gif Yankee Crash is in Act 1.
Yeah, the
Will's I gotta hunt down someone is in Act 1. But everyone else.
But I already got Karlach, so I've already gotten Will stuff.
Yeah, so
unless
you
there's
just
somebody
have
else he's hunting.
No,
because he's already like his patrons already said here's the thing.
It's true. Yeah, there's like some extremely important thing for one character in particular's development in the Mountain Pass that you should totally see, because like their arc kind of is literally incomplete if you don't.
Yes. I'm trying to think of Underdark's pretty important too. I mean, it's got just a lot of stuff
not
in
for,
it.
Not for any particular like character, but it sets up a lot for later.
Yeah.
It's also really fun.
You meet some really important Act 3 characters in the Underdark.
In Underdark's just fun.
Specifically Grimforge.
I'm just pissed off that I don't really have a party comp that fits Gale or Will.
Oh, dude.
That has been my issue every single time. I had to force Will into my party comp this time. I think I will not use Gale until I actually physically play as Gale.
You need to fucking number one. Don't be afraid to be creative with reclasses. the fucking Gale romance arc like playthrough that I'm doing, I'm making him a 4 elements monk because that's wizardy, and I like the idea of him like, fucking up his archmage deal and having to learn magic in a different way. You can make him an Eldritch Knight.
I've reclassed Shadowheart into a Tempest Cleric.
Right. It's a lot. That's a lot less heretical than making her a light cleric like some people do.
Well, I plan on basically taking the create water and just doing shocky puddles all the time. And then I have
really strong
Asterion. Asterion is rogue monk because they let you kick instead of having to punch,
Monk?
so I can do sneak attack.
Monk is fucking
Crazy in Baldur's
I can
Gate.
do sneak attack. I can do sneak attack and then Fury of Blows.
Yep.
His damage output is ridiculous.
It is so fucking insane. And then you give it like what is it, the Tavern Brawler feat, and like all of a sudden you can just throw things across the map and one-shot people. I have a fighter Lae'zel build right now where she literally just throws weapons. She has a pocket full of weapons that I've found. It just yeets weapons at people and then walks around after the battle and picks everything up.
I on my first playthrough of like the official release game, I made Shadowheart a Way of Shadow Monk, and she was fucking incredible. And it still strongly fit her theming. You know what I mean?
It really feels like Larian said, "Wow, Monk's got the short end of the stick in real D&D. Let's fucking crank this shit."
So, and like not only all of this, but also like just like in real D&D, like kind of weird party comps can work totally fine. Like, if you have like a wizard and a sorcerer in the same party, you just have more DACA. You might be a little more fragile, but I mean, you're gonna be fine.
Well, but I'm running a bard off the problem.
Fucking Eldritch Blast, dude. Oh my god.
So, I mean, I guess I could reclass Will.
You could. I like Will as Paladin. The thing is that, like, his storyline always necessitates that he has his warlock powers, you know what I mean? But, like, I'm in the Paladin.
He's gonna be in that pact whether you use it or not. So.
Exactly. In Mizora, even, like, I believe there's, like, a thing where everyone has, like, unique level-up sounds, and if you reclass Will, you can hear Mizora laughing.
Yeah, she laughs at you for trying.
I like the idea of Will as like an Oathbreaker paladin,
or like an oath of fucking devotion. Like he's textually an oath of devotion paladin, basically. I'm gonna pop a fisherman's friend and then we can start. I'll be right back.
I don't know.
Dude, my friend messaged me today and was like, "Hey, have you played Baldur's Gate 3 yet?" And I was like, "Have I played Baldur's Gate 3 yet?"
You mean have I sold my soul and lost multiple hours of the last 3 months?
Yeah, have I?
Quality time you could have spent with your loved ones, you've spent with these fake people.
Yeah, I cannot believe I saw like Paul Tassi posted the stats for Baldur's Gate 3 this last month. He's like, how the hell did they hit 100,000 concurrent players?
Who is Paul Tassi, by the way?
Paul Tassi is an article writer for Forbes who does a lot of like video game stuff. He mostly does like Destiny content.
Oh,
but,
okay.
So people love or hate him, but like I think he's fine.
Baldur's Gate 3 is getting those Pokemon Go release numbers.
It's just very funny because he's like, how are there still 100,000 concurrent players on this game?
Good game, that's why.
3 months after it came out.
It's because
they hit a peak of 220,000.
It is one of like the first fucking video games to come out in quite some time that doesn't treat you like a fucking like a cyberpunk citizen. You know what I mean? Like fucking hook yourself up to the jack-off machine, citizen. Insert $7.99 to continue. Like, no, it's just like here's a story. You remember whenever we used to do those? You remember Dragon Age? Let's do that again.
I did think it was funny because somebody in the comments was like, "Well, yeah, sex sells video games, and so obviously this game was going to do well." And it's like everybody under there was just lambasting him because they're like, Tell me how you've never played Baldur's Gate 3 without telling me you've never played Baldur's Gate 3.
The sex scenes
Literally
aren't even
10
that
minutes.
good.
10 minutes of sex scenes in any one playthrough of the game. Total.
Like my
you
first.
get a little bit of like a makeout, a fade to black, and you're like, "Woo, that was
hot.
something."
Apparently, Karlak
30 seconds
gets
to
pretty
nipple.
physical in hers, and I've
Karlak
seen
gets pretty physical.
I've seen
yeah.
Minthara's, and it's Minthara literally sits on your face.
I
You know
did
what?
end up with Lae'zel, and that was something.
Yeah.
I know for a
Roll
fact
the top.
Because I am playing a female character,
Right.
so
I feel
Well,
like
everyone's
Minthara should
playing
have
sexual.
pigtails in hers.
One thing I will never forget is watching Emily play for the first time and get the first sex scene with Astarion, and because she was playing a gnome, in the part where he like where you lean up against a tree against him and like start kissing him, her character, naked by the way, literally does like a 3-foot vertical leap up onto him.
Yep, that was really. We laughed so hard that we couldn't breathe,
It was quite,
and we
frankly,
were like,
incredible.
"Best game of the year."
And you play a Lalafell in Final Fantasy, you should know they have ups. Like,
Uppies.
Emily loves her little guys like eternally. Like I believe we're on a quest for her to play every like race of little guy in D&D that's available, and I think we're almost done.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I don't think I can be part of the KQ campaign. I'm sorry.
Jesus. Oh god. So.
Yeah, but it was so funny.
Mhm.
My God.
Do we have everybody
I think
here, or
we,
we
like-
just...
Didn't we like load the cutscene so we could watch it again?
I don't remember. I know that like it fucking destroyed us is what it did.
Well, technically, we're missing Abe.
Oh well, I hadn't heard you in a second. That's why I was asking. So does everyone want to play some D&D? Remember whenever we used to do that?
No, I don't actually.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3 happened.
Yeah. Well, we got
Actually, life
What,
happens,
Edward?
but
December is literally always going to be like that, unfortunately. So
I don't
How
know.
interesting.
What are these things? Oh, these are the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I forgot about the Yu-Gi-Oh
Oh,
cards.
yeah, it was like
Yeah,
I saw that
we
too. I was like,
lost
what did I do
all
for
the
1,000
What
points?
is this?
My screen is gray, so
You're gonna have to re-enter the deal. If it's been gray this long, then yeah. Don't reload. You should like what I do is I take the URL, erase like the word game after it, and then go into that. Yeah, never go to the /game. You should always go to the number and end it there, or /join.
Tyler, you just lost the /game.
God
Hey.
damn it, dude.
a week ago I remembered the game and I was like, fuck. And I was like, I'm not gonna ruin everyone's day
It's
by
like
I-
fucking
I-
2 days into 2024, and you do this to me.
It's probably I probably lost the game, but I probably had the game.
the only
going
way to
for
win
like
is to
about a
never
year.
know about it.
I think about a year since I've remembered the game.
Have you guys seen the Eldritch Nightmare that is Steamboat Willie now?
Yeah. Oh, fun
Have you
fact.
seen the Infection 88 trailer?
Infection 88, which is a Nazi game. Fun fact.
Well, they
Yep.
renamed it because it was allegations of anti-Semitism.
Allegations. It's
There's like 1488 sprinkled literally all over it.
Oh man. I remember when we were driving on a highway through Texas that was Highway 1488, and I said, Tyler, I don't want to stop on this road.
Yeah.
We were in middle of nowhere, Texas, coming back from a Renaissance festival, and I didn't want to stop in a town where they don't know me.
To
Let
be
me
fair,
check
you
if I
probably
can
shouldn't
overdose
stop in
on-
small towns in Texas anyway,
Yeah.
regardless of where you are.
Let me check if I can overdose on Fisherman's Friend. Because I feel great right now, but these things do not last very long.
They tell you to only have a couple every hour. I think that that's just because there's sugar in there and they don't want you eating a lot of sugar.
Yeah, but some
like,
of them,
there's-
some of
it's
those
just
things that you think
menthol.
are harmless, are a problem. Like I've always thought, oh, eating a bunch of Tums isn't a problem.
that
Desiree,
is. You
being
can
a
make your stomach
dietitian,
acid too
you can
basic.
literally neutralize your stomach acid completely.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys see that Jack Black got cast as Steve in the live action?
I thought it was going to be
Minecraft
Jason
movie?
Momoa. I thought it was already confirmed.
Apparently not. Apparently it's Jack Black.
Is this a live action Minecraft
In the
or is it
live
animated?
action Minecraft movie.
Because I was about to say, if it's animated, okay, fine, but
Yeah.
all
I
right.
think this is better. Let him cook. Let him cook.
What if they literally put him in like one of like the cheesy Steve like Halloween costumes that's literally just like square cardboard?
God, I think that actually, if it was like very poorly green screened, I think that would be better than anything else they could do. Number one, they cut down on that budget, and number two, it would be a cult classic, the likes of which we have never seen before. You remember whenever cult classics used to exist? Man.
They still exist. By
They
the way,
still kinda
Tyler.
do.
Yeah, we get a new cult classic every now and then. They just pop up. So the reason
You're
they
just not
say
into
that is
cults.
because it's for a Fisherman Friend. The reason they say every 2 hours is because you technically can overdose on menthol, though it's really, really hard to do that.
I think
with
we're
cough
on the
drops.
same website, healthline.com.
Yeah,
Yep.
you can do it. You can do it with like pure mint oil, but like you're probably not gonna do it with cough drops. Eat your gross cough drops.
Okay. Yeah, because I feel a lot better after it, and hoo boy, I am so fucking tired of coughing my brains out. I'm gonna put that bag right next to my desk, and then we can begin.
Get that bag,
I
maybe.
will get that bag.
Yeah, no, because you came home from work sounding awful. He literally walked to the door and said, "I threw up on my way home," and I was just like, "Oh."
Yeah, it was.
I threw up.
Yeah, really. It was like, not to be gross, but like what it was, you know, whenever like you cough enough to where it triggers your gag reflex, that happened to me, and like it was this one fit that like went on so long, and it like wasn't like I didn't fully throw up, like it wasn't like it was like just like oh, that's a lot of bile in my mouth that maybe also isn't just bile. And so I opened the door because thank God I was at a stoplight. My fucking driver's side window doesn't work. So I just and then I drove back home feeling gross.
Yeah, you know. Better than letting that happen in your car.
Or better in than out, I always say. Or wait, fuck.
Yeah, reverse of that.
What? Better in.
Shit.
Stop that. Flip it.
Me
Reverse
holding
it.
on to my vomit for dear life because I don't like throwing up.
Ugh.
I know
I mean-
people who the second they're nauseous, they just go to the toilet and throw up, and I'm like, I could fucking never.
God damn it, every time I find a good image to use as an avatar for the fucking character, and it's like, oh, AI.
Yeah.
Always.
People
People are
Sometimes
just
porn.
flooding it with that shit.
I have a extension for Google on Firefox now. It's called U Blacklist, and it is critical for using Google Images now because it's so much AI bullshit. So you can block entire domains with it. Unfortunately, you cannot block specific subreddits with it, so the stuff still gets around. And DeviantArt also has a couple, but for the most part, it is cut down drastically on the amount of AI crap that gets up on my Google image searches. I heavily recommend it.
Also, Tyler, just a thing I'm wondering. I'm on the splash page, and it says that it's just me and you there, and no one else is there. Is that normal?
That's
No.
definitely not the case.
Now Brandon's there.
I mean, we see you. I see you.
Oh, okay, so now you're all suddenly there.
It just
Oh,
took,
maybe
it just took a
maybe
second.
it just like went to sleep because I haven't clicked on it in a while. Or no.
That might be it, because I was just like, am I on the wrong page?
No, yeah, we're
No.
on the
Guys.
splash page right now. What's up?
Guys, you know how periodically something will say, like in survey questions, how likely are you to recommend X or whatever?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Apparently, Windows got a lot of the 0 because Windows PC doesn't come up in casual conversation.
Yeah.
Because they rephrased it to how likely are you to recommend a Windows PC to others if asked.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, because, like, a lot of the things they recommend are things that I don't go around recommending. Like, the doctor.
Bro, you've got to try this life insurance.
I get emails from my doctor after my appointment, like, hey, rate your appointment. And I'm like, Okay.
Fundamentally,
Why?
I hate being here, but I mean, I guess it was fun.
I've had a lot of doctors look my butt the last few years, so kind of not a fan.
And I don't just like sit there and be like, you have to go to my doctor. Like, what the fuck? It's a doctor.
Ironically, I actually did have that conversation about my gastroenterologist with my coworkers, and now 2 of them also, so there is a man that has seen all 3 of my coworkers' anuses.
In your ass now.
Look, the only doctor that like I usually go around recommending and stuff like that are doctors that do things that are incredibly unpleasant and you can't make them any more pleasant. Like, I go to my current gynecologist from recommendations because you can really fuck up a gynecology appointment if you are not careful.
I was really worried you were going to end with you could really fuck a gynecologist.
I would prefer them to not do that. That wouldn't make my appointment better.
My gastro has like a really like 1920s handlebar mustache, and so like, and he's like super smart. Like the dude is very much one of those. It's your body if something's wrong, and if you think something's wrong, it must be. But he's just super smart and he'll spout off all this shit.
Isaac, old boy, let's see how the bug hole's doing.
Yeah.
Good day, Governor.
I don't care how the doctor looks. If he's shoving a camera up your butt, you need to be good at it.
Go ahead and pucker her up for me, old chap. Ha 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 ha. Just a little joke between us proctologists. Oh, God.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm writing a fucking news article on it. Extra, read all about it.
Let me just see if I can find this guy so I can send you a picture. Like, it's good.
Oh, God.
You know,
How many polyps are in this man's colon? It's more than one.
The nurse practitioner
The
under
amazing
my
man.
old gynecologist, I'd never seen her without a mask because I met her during the pandemic, and she wears a mask most times, as you would assume when you're going up into people's cooches all day. But she looks freakily like Tyler's mom,
Oh, God.
at least with the mask on. So, like, I'm like, hi! Oh my God, that's Miss Casey. It's totally not, but it is.
Womp womp.
Oh, yep, I found his picture.
Hell yeah. Lotus.
Look, man, if the nurse practitioner can take a pap smear without as much pain as possible, I'll get over that she looks freakily like Tyler's mom.
I'll smear
I'm
your
gonna put
pap.
this.
Please
I'll put
don't.
this in
You will
important
not?
link.
You do not know what you're doing. Don't do that.
That is not the only reason, but yes. Let me see the mustache man.
Why won't it let me save it? Okay. I was gonna say, why won't it let me copy this image? I'm gonna put it in important links because it is important. Why won't it let me do it?
Fucking damn it. You might just have to take a screenshot, my guy.
Privileged knowledge. Not allowed.
Windows
Which,
key. What?
Which browser was that fucking thing for? Because
What?
fuck AI.
uBlock. I use it on Firefox. If you're on Chrome, you should switch.
Wow.
No one should use anything that isn't Firefox anymore. Google's getting a little bold.
A little is very kind of you.
No one should have been using anything but Firefox for the past 10 years, honestly, but you know, we're a little bit past the tipping
There
point.
was a world where Chrome was good.
Yeah, no.
There
was
was
always
a
a world
period
where
where
Firefox
Chrome
was
was new, and we were all like, wow, it's fast and it's sleek. And then they started imposing themselves, and we're like,
No.
fast and
it's
sleek won't really cut it.
To be fair, it's the only browser I have that will, for some reason, is the only one that will run our servers.
If
so-
you're on,
I
yeah,
don't
well,
know that this
that's
will
the thing is like,
Do it. Oh fuck, nope.
dude, literally, I need you to.
What is this, a JFib?
Yeah, this man fucking
No.
got me an HTML file. I fucking
No, I'm try-
I fucking run this and it sends my IP address to like a dude in Tunisia. I need you
let me
to
just do my-
fucking take a screenshot, dog. Windows key Shift S. It'll open the
Yeah.
snipping tool.
So
Okay.
if you open it up, it says new name Divi, and then in description it says smart, flexible, beautiful. Divi is the most
I'm just
powerful
using my-
feature collection.
Snipping tool.
What is
That is
that?
what the snipping tool is. Windows Shift S.
Edward, you're okay.
A BBR
But you
acronym,
don't get snacks
address,
for
applet,
yelling.
B, big, block quote, body,
I know.
center, site, code, DD, del, DFN,
You don't get
DIV,
snacks for being
DL,
cute and loud,
DT,
okay?
EM, field set, font.
If you would mind
made
just
me look
chilling.
up fucking Night in Tunisia.
I love
Do
you, Edward,
like
but you
Night in
don't.
Tunisia?
Yeah, it's a good song.
Hi.
That's the most
Darling,
AI-looking
okay?
shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. Good lord.
Fucking cringe, too. Fucking neon
Alright.
sombrero. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Alright, look, I have another bone to pick. Tyler,
Please,
Look, as-
please make it like. Oh my god, look at him. That man has seen your butthole. Look at him. Yeah.
the man has done a lot more
Yeah,
than
he's
see his
butthole.
butthole. Tyler, if Asmongold can play Monster Hunter World, you should be able to.
I don't really care for. Listen. I know.
Oh, fuck
A
me.
good game.
My thing with Monster Hunter is that like the way that like you commit to melee attacks like makes me like feel trapped. Whenever you hit the square button, you're locked into an animation for like 3 seconds sometimes, and
You
I feel
are playing the wrong weapon.
well. That was the thing. I was like, let me try the ranged weapons. I'm gonna try the light bow gun, and I was like, this is extremely boring. And so I tried, like, the swords. It's still like that. I like being able to cancel shit whenever I play games. It's why I can't play Dark Souls. Because with Dark Souls, you, like, swing, and you're committed to a swing, and that's it. And if you swing at the wrong time, you're fucked. That's why I like Devil May Cry so much, is because Devil May Cry lets you cancel, like, literally everything. And it feels very free, and not like, constricting. I don't know.
Yeah, you're just playing the wrong weapon, my guy.
Eh. It's just not really my thing. It's also like it seems like it takes a very big grind investment, and like
If we were playing an old Monster Hunter game, I'd agree. Monster Hunter World and Rise do.
I'm talking
It's-
about
it's-
World, but yeah,
No, World does not. There's like no grind in World.
that is not what I've heard. This is an entirely different tangent. I do want to play D&D. It is 8 p.m. So and like before Brandon starts rebelling and sleeping. So
No bedtime.
Too late.
So no. So, welcome back to Dungeon of the Mad Mage. It's been a hot little minute. Where we last left off, I'll start 2 sessions ago because that is a little important. 2 sessions ago, y'all made your way to the to Skullport, the biggest settlement in the Undermountain, a seedy hive of scum and villainy, which is also the seat of power for the Xanathar Guild, which is Waterdeep's biggest crime syndicate. Biggest, but not only. And while you were there, y'all ran into Durden's old boss, who he had a falling out with, one Jarlaxle Baenre, who is not only a pretty significant pirate lord, but also a drow mercenary of great fame throughout the history of the realms, and also the leader of a northern city named Luskin, which is on very good terms with Waterdeep in the moment. Although tensions are still present between him and Durden, the party agreed to help Jarlaxle out with a little plan. The party is going to play distraction tactics and be some scapegoats in the Xanathar's arena, the Pit of Blood and Fortune, while Jarlaxle and his crew conspire to do something about the Xanathar, the Mad Beholder that runs the guild. That being said, y'all accepted in exchange for not only a little bit of help getting to the lower levels that y'all are seeking to put it into the duplicate Halaster, but also because he promised some magic item assistance for your trouble. So, y'all started making your way to the arena, but were briefly sidetracked by it being time to duel with Halaster.
By filler.
It literally was a filler episode. It was the best filler episode ever. Hasdrith.
TBZ baseball game.
Hasdrith got his driver's license. No. Hasdrith managed to weasel his way out of the duel commitment that he was in by winning the duel with Halaster, therefore sparing him from what otherwise would have been a quite incinerating end.
We didn't win one duel. We won 3 fucking duels,
yeah,
okay?
you really did. You had a good job, because I probably made Halaster a little underpowered in that matchup. So, oh, come on, work with me here. So, with all that being said, I should have preloaded before this, but it's fine.
You fool!
Does anyone have any questions before we get back into the swing of things?
Where do Babby come from?
Well, you see, when a... No, I had like a joke, but no. Alright, let's go to
Zygote.
map of Skullport. So let me see here. Let's do one.
Oh no, Sauna.
Oh, I forgot about Sauna. So, your little boat, your little contracted out rowboat, slowly makes its way over. There he is. I have him. Makes its way across the Dark Lake. Takes a little bit to get there, and it's like an agonizingly kind of tense journey as mist gathers over the waters, and even those of you with advanced dark vision have a hard time seeing far into the distance, except for the torch lights that are held at the end of the bows of the sterns. The stern is the front of the boat, right?
Bow.
Sure.
Bow?
Sure.
Bow.
Sure.
I just know the starboard and the larboard.
So anyway,
They don't call it larboard anymore.
so anyway, eventually you get close enough to peep the Tower of Seven Woes, which is a very large tower with several gargoyles ringing it, with a very large beacon lit at the top of it. Mystery, you have never been this close to Skull Island before, I don't think. But as you approach this large castle, which is... it's rendered differently on this map, but I like to render Skull Island as a literal Castle Grayskull sort of thing, where you approach the island and see this looming skull carved into the cave side. Into which, like, a large castle has been built into.
Tyler, I just want you to know I was actively looking at pictures of Castle Grayskull.
Oh, dude, it's so goofy.
I was ready to post it and be like, pick for reference.
I mean, yeah,
I mean,
no.
it also, like, the island from Realm of the Frost Maiden also is just skull.
Grim Skull, yeah, no, it's fucking hilarious. You see
the idea of a skull cave, skull castle, sick as fuck.
Especially if the eyes are like weeping lava or something.
Oh yeah. This one is not, but you do see that the eyes, these large caverns, are slightly firelit, and in front of the firelight you do see these large arbalists just sitting, currently perhaps unmanned, you're not quite sure from this distance. There are a lot of people coming and going. They're also departing and arriving. And damn it. I'm just saying, like, God. God,
Sorry, I had to go shit and piss.
No, it literally never gets any less funny. It's always funny. The Yoda sound is so fucking good. But as y'all dock, you do... as your boat ceases its movement and is moored...
I don't think we have an even number of people docking.
And is
really
moored
hard.
at the pier of Skull Island. There are a few, you see like the usual Xanathar thugs, but you see like some particularly muscular bugbears that are currently like looking at everyone who is like coming and going. Once you arrive and your boat stops at the pier, one of them looks in and says, "Hey you, what are you doing here on Skull Island? You ain't invited." What?
Yeah, we are.
We literally were.
We're one of your headlining acts, don't you know?
Where's your papers? You got any papers?
Why do I need papers when the Xanathar sent for me?
Mm.
Are you going to be the person who tells him that you sent us away?
You ain't got no papers. You ain't getting into the arena, Pipsqueak.
I flash a paper, like real quick, and then just put it back into my pot, like kind of like trying to look official.
He looks at you and says, "What the hell was that?"
That was my papers.
Let me see them.
He does the same thing again.
It's actually just his license to fuck horses.
Jesus Christ, come on. We're 10 minutes in. And he says, "Yeah, you ain't showing your papers, you ain't getting in, simple as." As this is going on, all of a sudden you hear a voice from behind the bugbears, and you just hear, "Well, if it isn't little cousin Ertos, is that you?" Ertos, you hear a voice that you haven't heard in quite some time. You see the nice and handsome chiseled face of your cousin Gareth, whose name I'm going to make hoverable.
Ertos literally does the thing where he like props his arm up and like pinches in the bridge of his nose. He's like,
he pushes past the bugbears and he says, Well, if I never thought I'd see the day. What, you went all the way down here. Are you here for the arena?
Something like that. Yes.
I knew I had it in you. I told you, your old man was all wrong about you. And look, here you are. You're gonna do the name proud over here. Are you having trouble getting in? Are they giving you a hard time?
He always has trouble getting it in.
Actually, we were just headed inside. Thank you.
All right. He kind of winks and he kind of winks at you. Says, of course. Rug, there. Come on. An old favor for old Gareth, yeah. And the two of them kind of look at each other, and they kind of like look a little, but then they say, "All right, fine, but you still ain't got no papers." And they move aside.
Where's your papers?
Papers. Gareth like continues walking and says, "I've been a regular here for quite some time, actually. Papers. Reputation is all that matters here."
You think?
Let me tell you something. Papers, yes, they're invitations that you can get, but mostly they're just trying to fleece you for a bit of gold, you know what I mean? Come on, we'll get you inside.
Yeah, or just deep sighs and kind of like follows behind him.
Alrighty. Yeah, he leads you further in. I don't have any maps for anything except for the pit itself. So just like theater in mind for a little bit.
How dare you?
What is that?
So Gareth leads you further in, through like a large portcullis. Everything is like firelit, and the firelight kind of reflects like how slick and wet a lot of the surrounding area is, just because of like the waves and the spray from like the cavern water, like, you know, continually splashes up on the place. But as you meander your way in, and Gareth leads you past another couple of guards, he brings you into like this really dusty, almost like dugout-like tunnel, where everything is like, basically it's old stonework that has eroded so much over the years that it's just like straight dust. And he says, "So, I haven't been out of the Undermountain in weeks, but like, Ertos, how have you been? Like, this is new. I'm enjoying the look on you, to be perfectly honest."
Do you not know?
Mm-hmm. He kind of like tilts his head.
Ertos kind of chuckles. He's like, yeah, well, you see, me and my friends have been delving into the Undermountain some, and trying our hand at the old dungeon.
Huh.
On TV.
He kind of like scratches his chin and he's like, how's your old man taking that?
Wouldn't know.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, you know, Uncle Ertos is, he's a curmudgeon, but I'm sure he's proud that you're making an effort to carry on the family name. And what a place to do it. Ertos, I've been fighting here for years, and if you can hack the first couple ones, the things that the Xanathar digs out of the lower levels, horrors the likes you haven't seen since, since the Sundering, really. That last time I was here, there was this abomination made of stitched together dragon skin, and me and my fellows barely carried the day. I hope that maybe you'll have something nice and memorable like that as well. It's really good to grind your teeth against.
Yeah, well, me and my friends fought a giant scorpion man, and we definitely kicked his butt and didn't run away. So, and that was weeks ago.
This is right. Well, and what about your friends? Well, I mean, He looks at the rest of you and he like smiles. Well, if anyone can hang with a Fyland, then naturally you must be of some talent. You get like a trace of like the hoity-toityness behind this man's voice as he speaks a little more. It seems like he adopts a much more formal tone with or a much more casual tone with Ertos than the rest of you. He looks each of you over.
When he says Fyland, Ertos just rolls his eyes so hard his head like almost whips back.
He smiles and he goes over to you, Mystery, and he like offers to shake your hand and he's like, Gareth, a pleasure.
I don't shake it.
He looks like, he quirks his eye and he kind of like pulls it back and adjusts his collar. You see that he's like, he's like slightly injured. He looks like he has come out of a fight that he definitely won, but he has like a couple scratches for the effort. But he continues walking and he says, well, at any minute now, it doesn't seem like they have anyone lined up. So at any minute now, you're going to start hearing trumpets and that portcullis over there is going to raise. You'll go on in, and the big orb itself will address you, and you make yourselves known however you want. So, what else can I say but, ye who are about to die, good luck to you.
I don't think that's quite how the saying goes, but thank you.
I also don't think he cares about us, but whatever.
Don't be
I don't care about him.
Don't be silly. I want everyone to have the fight of their lives in the pit of blood and fortune. After all...
Is there...
No, go ahead.
No, you're good. Oh. It can be after this.
He just says, what good is fortune without a little bit of blood, right?
Is there anywhere that we could procure any final equipment? Nothing major, just, weapons, anything like that.
He smiles and he says, I'm afraid you're in it, friend. Unless you want to turn tail and go back across the Dark Lake, of course.
All right. So he's going to turn to the party. Does anybody have a spare? And I'm trying to think of in-character way of saying this. Does anybody have a spare strength-based weapon, simple weapon?
Oh, where'd your weapon go?
I mean, I have a gun, but I also have a potion of frost giant strength.
I have
a dagger.
Strength-based. I was going to say I have my old rapier.
Hasrith does have a hand axe that he's probably never going to use.
Oh, no,
yeah,
I have a long
hand
sword
axe
here.
as well.
I have a long sword
and a
and
mace.
a rapier.
Are long swords simple?
No, long swords are martial. He's looking for a simple strength-based weapon, which a mace and a hand axe would both work for.
I mean, I could do a mace. Does Hasrith have that?
Mystery.
I have that.
Mystery? Alright, if I can borrow that from you, that would be great.
You can have it. I have my own shit.
I'm gonna chug this potion when we get in there and start whacking.
Alright. Have a good time. The mace is officially out of my inventory.
Alrighty. So is there anything else?
It's been so long. I gotta remember how to add shit.
Oh yeah. Well,
right here.
Give me just a minute. I can just drag it straight over from Mystery's sheet to yours.
I literally deleted it. Good luck.
Well. Yeah. It's the triple dots, plutonium import, and you can do it like that. I could add every single item that exists to the items fucking list, but that would be...
Oh, guys, I forgot. We have a deck of many things.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot.
You could potentially just kill us all. Or win.
Okay.
Who knows?
So, I went up to the DAE to enable the base strength from the Potion of Frost Giant, and it won't let me enable it.
Hang on. I'm gonna plop a mace on you real quick. Blip.
That sounds dangerous.
Bonk. Let me see
It
here.
actually just falls out of the sky. And hits
So
him in the
underneath effects, do you see effects on your sheet?
On my sheet.
Yeah. So like all the tabs: actions, attributes, inventory, spellbook, features, and then effects. You'll see base strength. Cool. You can right click that and toggle it, and it'll bump your strength up to 23. You can right click it to toggle it off.
Cool.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna preemptively do it, but I'm not just so I don't have to do it again or forget. But
right, but you'll
I'm not
like,
actually taking it until we get in there.
Right.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
So just in case anything comes up before we get into there. Like.
Got it. So before y'all head in, is there any last minute prep that y'all would like to do? Anything you'd like to cast or anything to that effect? You do have a deck of many things, but that's entirely your own prerogative.
Genuine question of things I've forgotten. I was looking through my inventory, and in my loot, I have D's nuts.
I think that's
what was D's nuts? I
think that was you being silly.
Okay, I'm just making.
I may have something.
I guess Urtus will look at everybody and be like, "So, how do we wish to introduce ourselves?"
I would prefer my name not be out there just for personal reasons.
That's fair. Is there a team name or some kind of thing we need to go by? I mean, Gareth mentioned it. There is a level of theatrics to this. But show,
TV stars.
Well,
we're not calling them the TV stars. TV doesn't exist.
Yes, it does. Alistair made it real.
It's not TV.
Hear me out. Hear me out. We have an interesting. We have an interesting connection now to the Undermountain and Alistair himself, and I feel a little called. Maybe we call ourselves the Blackcloaks.
Alistair's homies.
Alright. Yeah,
it does have
it's 6. I don't know why it isn't filling in there, but it's 6.
Okay.
That does have rather a good bit of theatricality, doesn't it? Blackcloaks.
Right. The people who are invested will know it immediately. The people who aren't are like, oh, they're a little spooky. They're a little underhanded, maybe.
This Alistair's here right now. I mean,
plus he's literally on our team.
Yeah, he's literally here, and I have a lot of his things, actually. More than I remembered that I have.
You hear him in your head, Mystery, and he goes, "Oh, yes, and we're going to put on quite a show in the middle of the arena."
Also, since Mystery doesn't want her name out there, she's going to put on her bronze mask of Alistair, just to, make double sure.
Okay.
You're not gonna charge us royalties for using her name, are you?
Oh, you're speaking to Alistair. Okay, he speaks to all of you and he's like, that is a level of malevolence that I haven't considered quite yet before. I charge you a fee of having lots of fun in the arena. Because if you're having fun in the arena, you're having a grand old time in Baba Alistair's dungeon. And really, that's all what we're here for in the end, isn't it?
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Go have some fun.
I don't accept these terms.
Whatever gets us further into the mountain, whatever gets us closer to my apotheosis.
Still don't love that. So, Blackcloaks it is.
All right. And unless there's anything else, we're gonna.
Shit. Can we presto ourselves to have Blackcloaks or something? Goddamn.
I think it's not even unquestionable.
I got minor illusion. There it is. Cantrip.
Yeah, I'll allow that. Yo, fucking
color.
I think
I'm actually going to use my Weaver's tools, and we're going to take 4 hours real quick. So I'm going to.
It is very presumptive to say that 4 hours to make 5 cloaks, dog. 45 minutes
out of
each.
Weaving.
Magic, duh.
So I think, with the illusion, I think it's perfectly acceptable for you to do that. So y'all aren't out here quite yet. But what I think happens is, unless like y'all have a better idea, but I think what happens is as the portcullis like opens, the like shade of the way that like the light from the torchlight behind you appears makes you all appear as like silhouettes, as like your new cloaks are billowing in the in the imaginary wind, as it were. Making you appear like, just like these cloak silhouettes very similar to like a Sentai entrance, or like that bit from Persona 5 where they're all on TV.
Oh no, not the Persona 5 reference.
You never saw it coming. And Josh, remind me what Zana's voice sounded like.
He talks real slow.
That's what it was.
Kind of like this.
So you hear a particularly enthusiastic but slow voice that says, "Welcome, our newest contestants in the arena of blood and fortune. I am your host, Zana." And you hear just like some kind of unenthusiastic cheering, like people are just like, "Oh god, when do we get to see someone else fucking die already?" As you enter this place and like kind of take stock of things, you notice that the floor is quite cracked, smeared with blood. Several like broken bones that haven't quite been cleaned up. There's a minotaur skull over here. I think that's just for decoration. But yeah, off in the distance, on a platform,
terrifying creature.
On a platform in the distance, I don't know if your light vision allows you to see this far, but you see a large mossy, god damn it, mossy shelled turtle holding a staff and speaking into a small crystal at the top of it.
This man used to be a scientist. How they have fallen.
It's too funny.
Capitalism.
And he says, "Now," oh god, fucking all my settings have been like reset because of the goddamn name change. So like it panned over to token speaker, and I'm like, ugh.
Yep.
I've turned that off. All right. And he says, "Introducing our newest contestants. May they find fortune and blood. Contestants, please step forward and make yourselves known to the good people of Skullport." I'm voicing him kind of like almost like a car GPS, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a little robotic.
that was on accident, but
Oh shit!
Think more Oogway. Think more Oogway.
got it.
Yeah, I imagine Urtos just steps forward and kind of gives it like the big, goofy grin, and he's like really playing it up. He like pulls out the loot.
And while he's going at it, I'm gonna throw like dancing lights, cantrips. So I'm gonna give us a pyrotechnic show behind his speech.
He's like, "Well met, friends and compatriots. We welcome you tonight, and I hope you're all glad to have us, the Blackcloaks, your newest contestants."
You do hear, as recognition starts to pour in throughout the arena, you start to hear, whispers that kind of, start to translate into not quite active cheering, but, increased crowd activity. You hear more people talking. It's kind of, the rafters are filled with, goblins and, heavyset bugbears and humans and other, folks of all types. But they're definitely talking.
Ashley's gonna make sure she's not drowning out Urtos, but she's gonna just provide some backing vocals to help set the tone. I don't know exactly what that'd be. Just
You're being like a fucking hype man.
Yeah, Urtos has got his lute, his lyre out, and he's like, he's playing like a heavy metal guitar riff, like he.
Heavy metal guitar riffs, hype man, Lil Jon.
And as you do this, and as you reach a natural conclusion, Zana continues and he says, welcome to the Blackcloaks. And then he like pauses and he leans into like a space near him, and he kind of looks like he blinks very slowly but very shockingly. And then you see a figure fade from the like very air. You see a large spherical creature with 10 large eyes, wreathing
Look at his dumb face.
wreathing it on individual stalks, with one large central eye, coated in spikes, menacing, with a bunch of scars inflicted on it throughout the decades. The Xanathar floats and looks down at all of you with all of its eyes. Those of you who are capable of doing magic, which I believe is all of you, feel like kind of nauseous as this happens, and he says, "Well, well, well. If it ain't the group that's been stealing all the thunder from my delectable guild. And here you are, in my little playground. I don't often make myself known in these proceedings. I like to watch them from the sidelines, but oh, I have been waiting for this moment for a long time, and you've played right into my lap. Ain't that right, little Miss Madblood? You can take the mask off, darling. I know who you are."
I don't know who that is. I'm new here.
Yeah, or just like, well, we couldn't have all the fun without you, Mr. Xanathar, I'm sorry, Xanathar person.
The Xanathar will be perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, the Xanathar.
He kind of, he coughs sickeningly. And he says, "Well, be that as it may, y'all have made quite a noise in my mountain. And I'm not oh yeah, there is a little battle duck in there, isn't there? I just noticed him." And he says, "I don't quite appreciate that. I have worked very hard to cultivate an atmosphere here. And all I hear day in and day out is these adventurers here, these adventurers there, on the crystal balls and on the little diamond thingies that keep on popping up everywhere. Well, I'm here to set the record straight. This here is Xanathar's lair. We're gonna remind y'all of that. Open up the big cages, Zana." You see the turtle at the head of this kind of like look at the big beholder, kind of like scared a little bit, but as one of the tentacles like points directly towards him, he just nods and shifts a lever. One of the portcullises begins to lower, and y'all see a very large creature crawl out. And now this creature is very interesting because it seems to have the traits of several creatures. One of them being like this strange reptile sort of head. One of them being a large mandibled bug. And the last being what appears to be like sort of a ram's head. All of them being carried on 2 insectoid legs in the front and 2 goat legs in the back. And of course, dotted with a pair of wings. And
yeah, I imagine that Urtos, like, as the Xanathar's talking, he, like, turned around and he's like, "Alright, guys, I wouldn't worry too much. I mean, I can't imagine he's going to throw anything bigger than what we've experienced at us. I mean, we've been in the Undermountain."
Urtos, look around.
And as he's talking, he's going to turn around and he's going to be, "Oh, that's not good."
Urtos, what is that thing?
You can make me a nature check, Urtos.
That's a great question. Let me go over here, and we're going to nature to do. I have a -1. Oh my god, I'm cracked.
Hey, so this is a rare, but not at all unheard of, variant of the Chimera. This is an Enchimera, where the manticore, or like the lion's head of a Chimera, is replaced with the head of an Ankeg.
Oh, guys, we're fucked.
And with that sentiment, let me just, this will do. we're gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
Initiative.
Clicky, I need you. I need your spirit.
Where are you, Clicky?
I'm gonna say that Pearly flies to the center of the arena and just kind of like hovers up in the air.
I always just imagine that when combat starts, Pearly like hops on my shoulder and just goes invisible.
I mean, that also can work. She just turns invisible. Yeah.
Especially right now because it's well lit.
It is pretty lit.
Too many tabs open, and
If you double click them, they on like the black bar at the top, they minimize.
okay, I got the thing clicked. Now I'm in combat state, and then I gotta roll, right?
Yep.
God.
The little fist for the combat track. Top right, second tab. You can also just roll it from your sheet if you want.
On attributes?
No,
okay, top right,
Your
second
AC.
tab.
Yeah.
Oh. Gotcha.
There you go. Worry, what have you done with Isaac? Nope. Alright. That's gonna be Ertos, starting it up.
Okay. How far is this?
He's pretty decently far. As a matter of fact, let me measure this. He's about 70 feet. That's not terrible.
Okay. Well, we're gonna move up. And you know what? We'll go up 20 feet. And you know what? It's worked before. Yeah. Let's cast this.
We're gonna do a
We're gonna polymorph him.
fucking hell. Concentration, 1 hour. Blah 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 blah. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. I swear to fucking God. Alright.
Well, that's
And we win.
What do you
Next.
What do you polymorph it into?
I would like to polymorph it into a chihuahua.
Oh God, give me a minute.
He's a small puppy.
Who's
right?
gonna kick the puppy now?
Do I even have like a fucking? I have to use a wolf. That's the closest analog.
It's actually a chihuahua-sized wolf.
It's just a tiny cute puppy, and I'm gonna look at the crowd and kind of like gesture and like wave my hands like, all right, come on, bring it, and like, and just like turn in a circle and be like, are you not entertained?
The crowd does start to cheer pretty loudly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mark you for concentration because that's important.
Yeah.
You do hear like a very angry growl from the Xanathar's seat. But then he shouts out a, you know what, let's, I have an idea.
He's like, Archer's like, I can't hear you, and like cups his ears.
I'm going to put Zana at 20 on the initiative. So that being said, the Ertos has passed. Unless there's anything else you want to do with your turn.
Oh, I'm good.
You hear, damn it, Zana, open up the next cage. I will not be made a mockery of. And you just hear, yes,
master.
Hey, Brandon,
Yeah,
when
really.
do you go?
You hear another thing open up, and the next thing to crawl out of a cage is a little more horrifying. You see this long centipede, or it's kind of like one of the worms from Dune, but this thing is a little worse because in the middle of its body, you see that it is crawling along the ground, leaving a trail of viscous black sludge. It is crawling around with what appear to be human arms.
That's not good.
Okay,
yeah, I don't know this one.
I was gonna say, yeah. You have no idea. But, you hear the Xanathar say, behold, the vicious brachyworm! It's said that anything that it eats becomes another pair of arms in its body. Let's see how you deal with this, you little bastards.
I got an idea.
Second verse, same as the first.
Well, it's gonna be mystery first.
It's gonna be mystery.
It is my turn. Let me double check how much I can move forward.
Yeah. Or just turns around and he goes, oh.
Beep. Alright, we're gonna go there. And then I'm going to get Biggie.
Ah, okay. So I will take care of this. Boop and boop. So yeah, so
Why does it have a save?
I don't know.
I don't know why it has a save.
Save to resist cardiac arrest from having an enlarged heart now.
But yes,
They said Mystery's heart grew 3 sizes that day.
And
There's
it was
a
like
trouble.
really bad for her health, actually.
Yeah,
Your heart
right.
should stay the same size.
alright, I have set you to be enlarged, so you should be dealing extra damage with your weapons. Now, I made an effect earlier. But yes, Mystery just like, you see like a slight flash of bluish magic, and she grows to be about 8 feet tall. And yeah,
Which is not as crazy tall as you would think, but it is very tall.
she's much taller than the rest of you, I'll say that. But yes, with her natural Dwergar magic being activated, is there anything else with the turn?
Nope.
Durden.
Just check. I'm just rereading to make sure my idea works.
You're good. Polymorph.
Come on.
Roll of
I
polymorph.
wish.
Look, we might only have one trick, but it's very effective.
How big is this thing?
The Brachyverm is a large creature. It is noticeably larger than Mystery, but not large enough to make like a massive difference. I would say it's like the size of a
Like a bus.
I was gonna say it's like the size of like a short bus, I would say.
Oh no, it's a short bus.
I don't know what to say. Short bus is like the good comparison.
Yeah, my school used to take the volleyball team around in a short bus, and we never heard the end of the jokes. And I'm just like, shut the fuck up. It's a bus that is short.
Alright. I'm going to cast Levitate on it.
Oh, Christ. Okay. One creature or loose object of your feed vertically up to 20 feet and can remain there suspended for the duration. The spell can levitate a target that weighs up to 500 pounds. I do genuinely think this... I'm not being a dick. I do genuinely think this thing weighs more than 500 pounds.
That's what I was... Yeah, that's what I was asking, as that's kind of gauging if it... But I can't...
You can delete it and restore your spell slot if you want, but I do genuinely think this thing weighs more than that.
Okay. Then let's...
I think you'd like intuit that.
Oh, I gotta do... Yeah.
The next time you cast like a level 2 spell, just like don't consume a slot or restore one of your slots. It's
I already fixed it. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're fine.
I need to show y'all like the actual. Let me see if I can post the actual art of this thing because the token does not do it justice. This thing is fucking gross. There we go. Ain't he cute?
That's a lot of arms.
Let's just blast. I got nothing, so let's
It's
just
like
blast
a
him.
centipede, but like with human limbs, like a human centipede, if you will.
Yes. Durden, you're kind of like having a hard time judging like the shape of this weird thing, but your second shot does land, and like you see this like this streak of like viscous black goo spray off from where you struck it.
Cool.
Alright, any bonus action or anything like that?
And no, I'm just gonna maybe not that far. I'll let Mystery kind of. I think that's it. I don't think I really have. Oh, cunning action, hide behind mystery.
Okay, make a stealth check for me. I think a straight stealth check is fair because line of sight.
It's a disadvantage because I'm in heavy. Heavy
that's
armor.
True, yeah.
Clink, 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 clink.
Yeah, I do be clanking.
Is it your split? No, this is +1. It's not made of mithril. Okay. Let me just have it do the classic. Yeah. You get behind one of Mystery's chunky thighs and vanish from view. So we'll plop you like right here.
I just heard someone swallow really loudly.
It was not me.
Who
Sorry.
swallowed?
I'm sorry. I'm a loud swallower.
Bro, me
Tyler.
too. Same. Like the first couple months we were dating, she was like, "What the fuck was that?" Alrighty.
Because it just sounds like you're trying to swallow a fucking slime. Like, you have to work so hard.
Alright. And at the beginning of the Ink Chimera's turn, it runs in a pathetic little chihuahua circle. Just goes, "Erf, erf, erf," clearly pissed off about its situation. Alrighty. We're gonna have Hasdrith participate.
It's all fun and games until somebody borks him, and then we got to deal with both creatures.
Well, just don't do that until...
Alright, what's Hasdrith's range here? Alright, it's within his long range, so he's gonna chuck Doomathoin's Wrath at disadvantage.
Isaac, I still have to cast Summon Bicycle. So.
Jesus Christ. Well, he uses a bonus action to call the hammer back and throws it at
Do
disadvantage.
bicycles exist yet?
I'm sure that if, like, the Gondians have invented...
If he summons it. Yeah.
If the Gondians have invented mechanical men 100 years prior to this, then yes, probably.
We literally had motorcycles in Abbots.
Forgotten
There's no
Realms...
way.
Forgotten Realms is, like, kind of in arrested development in, like, the just barely pre-steampunk age, for the most part. The tech is however much you need it to be, but if anywhere has bicycles, it's fantasy Los Angeles, aka Waterdeep. Hasdrith launches his hammer again, but the Brachyverm just, like, wriggles its weird head out of the way and just kind of avoids the next one. And he uses
You
bonus
think
action.
Waterdeep has a bike stealing problem, just like every other major city? And all the fucking waterways are just filled with discarded bikes.
I did write it to where Waterdeep is now a canal city, too. Alright. We're gonna
So
see...
we can go on a gondola ride?
Wait, say again?
You can't do gondola rides, there's too many bikes. You'll just plank your way down.
You absolutely can't take a gondola in Waterdeep now. Yeah, it's basically like Fantasy Venice now.
When
But
the moon
fantasy
hits
Los
your
Angeles.
eyes, what a big pizza pie.
So, man, I hate doing this to Abe whenever he's not here, but this is what the thing do.
Fuck him up.
Are you gonna kill Abe's character when he's not even here?
No.
Now just cripple and maim.
So he's gonna...
Abe comes
No,
back,
lose
we're
his
like,
arm.
we killed him. Sorry.
No, when he goes down, we loot his body and we keep it.
Mm-hmm.
We bring him back.
So the bludgeoning damage, only the slashing
you with
damage only
dead
happens if he's
bodies.
already wrapped up. But Hasdrith is now grappled. We're gonna do a tail stinger. Oh god.
Damn.
I'm not even looking. Do I want to look? How fuck does he?
Hasdrith succeeds.
He's not dead, but he did get the most damage he could have gotten.
Yeah,
That's a
max,
lot of damage.
yeah, max damage on it.
And then it's gonna use this on you guys.
What?
Ew.
So let's see here. 10 feet wide. Well, hang on. Let's see. Oh, I can't draw like a straight line, can I?
You have to kind of take the tool and do
Yeah,
a
it is
circle.
gonna be. It won't be able to hit Durden, but it will be able to get Mystery and Ertos, who I need to make dex saves.
Each do it.
Yeah. Mystery, you do become restrained.
Which is a shame, because Mystery is, like, pretty dexterous.
Yeah. Ertos, yeah, both of you are caught in, like, this goopy web that erupts from this thing's disgusting mouth. Let me see here. So, yeah,
And
y'all
it's
are...
big and gross and creepy and nasty.
So, your speed becomes 0. You can't benefit from any bonus to your speed. Attacks against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. You know, disadvantage on dex saves until you break yourself out of the webbing.
Okay.
Let's see. It's not hard
Don't
to...
worry. I've got this.
Don't worry. He's got this.
That brings us to Aisling.
Just kidding, I've got this. Polymorph.
Can we have one trick?
I swear to Christ! I heard Emily just, like, cackle from across the fucking room.
So
Yeah, my mic probably canceled it out because it was sudden and loud, but it was a very loud laugh.
So tell me...
Bichon Frise. One of those kooky little dogs.
One of those little white dogs with shit in its eyes?
Kill dogs in the arena?
One of these little boys.
Well, if you kill the dog, you just get the original thing back. So what happens is Hasdrith is being, like, constricted by this, like, gross worm thing. And then Hasdrith is on the ground laying down with a little Bichon Frise, a little kind of slimy Bichon Frise, on top of his chest that just barks at you.
Fucking
Can you
dog food
grapple?
commercial dog.
He chooses not to escape.
He is no longer constricted. Urtos. God fucking damn it.
Hold action to cast.
You're concentrating, bitch, and I'm gonna mark you.
I am
Yeah,
concentrating, which means I can only cast cantrips, right?
No, you can cast anything as long as it doesn't require
Any
concentration.
any non-concentration spells.
Shoot spells Zana. He's only however far
Yeah,
away.
we only have to take like 2 shots at him.
I think instead I'm just gonna pull out my flame blade and use it to free me and Mystery if I can.
Okay, make an attack.
Oh, I didn't. There.
You successfully get yourself out of the webbing, and you can make a second attack with your extra attack on Mystery.
Well,
Unfortunate. You're trying to, like, kind of get at a bit of it, and it's just not really... It's still a little too goopy.
I was like,
how tall is the ceiling?
The ceiling is so far up that you can't quite see how far up it goes. So
oh no.
at
All right.
least 100...
Yep, you guys ready?
Oh, no.
Alright.
What
I'm
are
gonna
we
carry this
doing?
puppy up top, and we're gonna do some fall damage bullshit.
Oh god.
Oh my fucking god, I'm an idiot. Alright, so you
Spider
hear...
Durden does whatever Spider Durden does.
Oh my fucking god. So you hear, the Xanathar just go, "Damn it, Zana! I said kill these sons of bitches now!" And Zana's just like, "Oh, let me see what this one does."
Tyler tries to find another lever.
Yeah, they'll just keep unleashing until we actually kill the thing.
And then he'll do some massive, AOE field spell. That way we can deal with
Tyler,
all
I
of
have to
ones at
ask,
once.
can I release polymorph at any time?
Yeah, you can break concentration at any point.
Oh no.
Even
Tyler,
better for the plan.
God, I have such a plan.
Another cage opens up, and out of this one floats a very familiar-looking kind of creature. A multi-eyed orb with tentacles with eyes on the ends of it. However, this one seems a little slack-jawed. Its eyes a little empty. You can make me religion check.
Oh,
All of it.
yeah.
Yikes.
Anyone who wants to can make me a religion check on this little guy. Urtos
Yeah, I
won't
have
do
to
it.
get to it.
Urtus is non-denominational.
Dirt and Mystery and Aisling, your blood freezes temporarily as you think that a beholder has like been unleashed upon you, but you quickly realize this thing is undead.
Even better!
As a beholder zombie creeps into the battlefield.
It's whose dad's?
Come on, fuck off. Alright. Mystery, you are currently restrained, but also big. There's a Bichon Freeze on top of Hasdra.
I got the
Oh,
Bichon
cute.
Freeze.
I would like to not be in the goo.
Okay, you can make this a standard attack on the goo.
Didn't Urtos clear you of that?
No,
he
I
missed.
only claim me.
Alright.
Oh, himself. Okay.
You are free of the goo. Thunderstruck is not doing your thunder damage for some reason.
Odd.
I will fix.
Here's the next thing I have to ask.
What the fuck? Where'd the thunder damage go? It literally does thunder damage. What the
Oh
fuck?
no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, it's
that
fine, I fixed it.
sucks.
Thunder.
Alright. Well, I do not have almost anything else that is a bonus action.
Well, I mean,
So
you do have an extra attack, and you can move now.
Oh yeah, I have 2 attacks. Why didn't I remember?
Hex blade. I'll be nice and move it right here. Yes. So let me see to make sure that 1d4 is adding correctly. Yes, it is. And that only adds to your slash damage, unfortunately. But yes, you roll up to this beholder zombie and with the arc of your axe and slice a good little chunk of its weird rotting skin out. It kind of just looks at you, slack-jawed.
Yummy.
Alright, that's going to bring us to Durden.
Alright, so, let me make sure. Action economy on this.
You can tell whenever,
Alright.
You can tell whenever the fucking cough drops are gone.
I got the black lung ball.
Alright, Spider Durden is in effect.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna run up, grab the pups,
Jesus fucking Christ.
pick up the pups, and here's the 10 feet. Bonus action dash. So there's 5, 10, and then 20 feet straight up.
20 feet straight up on... You'll have to scale this wall, but I'll allow it. So I'm going to put you over here. And we're going to mark you being 20 feet up. Oh, God. Alright. Is that your whole turn? I'm assuming, yeah, probably.
Yep.
You know, oh, yeah, you already, well... Oh, action to spider climb. Okay, I was going to say, because rogues can stack dash, I believe.
Yep.
Alrighty. So what is this thing gonna do? Alright, so, Mystery. This bad boy is going to roll a d4. And you see one of its weird, like, limp eyes flash a light at you. I need you to make me a con save.
Wait. Say.
Alright, you feel your body get, like, slightly rigid before finally, like, coming to and resisting the effect of the paralyzing ray.
Hooray!
And, oh, wow. Older zombies fucking suck. Alright, that brings us to the Chihuahua, who is Chihuahua. He goes over and pees in the corner. Alright.
Accurate.
Shaking.
Hasdrith is going to get up from his predicament. Well, he took 35 damage from that thing.
Jesus Christ.
Let me see here. I think he's going to get in the fight. Huh. He's going to... Pat. Well... Not great on that second one, bud, but the first one definitely hits. And I think what he'll do, because this will be a great idea, would be to do a smite. Hasdrith is going to pump a... Let's do a second level smite. So... it's 2d8, then another d8 for the second level spell, and then another d8 for the undead. So total, wow, that's garbage damage, but alas. Let's see, so 10, and then 9. As you see, just like this burst of like radiant energy radiate off of the beholder zombie, and just kind of. Hasdrith, the I think the Bichon Freeze is going to try and wriggle out of your grasp, but it's a Bichon Freeze, so I think it's gonna do so at like a fucking like a -3, I guess. Yeah, all right, no, it's fine.
Yeah, I chugged that potion too, so like I've got a strong grip.
All right. Ashley.
Come on in, Sam. And welcome to the dance.
Yeah, somebody want to cue me up for the alley-oop?
I would have loved to have tried Tasha's, but given this thing is a zombie, it's probably too fucking stupid to get a joke.
Oh god.
Color spray would be cool, but it probably has way more hit. But goddamn. See what happens when you don't spec for like just pure straight combat.
I think you might
God
have to.
damn it.
I think you might have to hit this guy.
Tyler, I have a recommendation for a magic item for Ertos.
Is that right?
Yeah. Have you ever considered giving me a piece of armor that lets me concentrate on 2 spells at a time?
They specifically tell you in the Dungeon Master's Guide to not give your people a magic item that lets them concentrate on more than 1 item at a time. That is a specific rule they suggest.
How much more broken could 2 concentration spells
Make a
be?
deck save. Pew, pew, pew.
I mean, to be fair, you could just take a level in Sorcerer and then take a twin spell.
Oh, god damn it.
No. I
Ashley,
can't
you
cast
gore
fly.
yourself on the spikes. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, but you could polymorph 2 times.
I could polymorph 2 things, but is Spider Climb a concentration spell?
It is. I am concentrating.
Everything sucks. I just have to let you deal with the puppies.
Whew.
Anyway, that's really all I can do. I'm just concentrating on the Bichon Freeze.
Ertos.
Pick up this puppy and eat it across the yard.
Oh god, that was bad.
Why is it drawing circles now? Stop this.
You're probably
Actually,
on the
I've kind of-
tool, not-
Oh, I need a not Tyler chat real quick to tell you my actual plan.
Oh god fucking damn it.
It's hilarious.
Josh, in the top left,
He jumps off the
you'll
top of the
see the
cage.
little person icon. You select that little guy because you're currently in the drawing shapes thing.
Yeah, apparently I am.
Are you gonna
We
dunk
still have a
the
Tyler-
dog into
I
the
can't
audience?
get I can't get rid of either of those either.
I got it.
Oh, dude, all my spells are concentration spells.
Work, damn it. God damn it. Fuck.
Him.
Fuck off.
I got the black lung power.
Universe punishing Tyler for cheering too loudly.
Punish Tyler.
Sorry I like my fucking sister so much.
Okay, I guess we'll move to like here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move to here instead.
Okay.
And then can I like? Isn't there like a dodge action I can hold?
Yeah, you can take the dodge action.
Sure, we'll do that. We'll just get ready to dodge whatever this guy. If this guy tries to throw something at me.
You become light on your feet. Very doable. Alrighty. It's Zana's turn, but he's currently watching the proceedings as the Xanathar's eyes look very angry, and you see them, like, shaking.
Yeah, rule of 3. If we had another person able to polymorph, then they would have just had to have let us go.
Oh my god. Hey, he's lost it, I guess.
Mystery.
Alright. We're gonna bam bam. Wow.
Okay, oh, yeah, shit. Okay. So, 15 and 3 for a total of 18, and then, God. Yeah, yeah, you
Number-
crack this thing like a brittle log.
31?
As Mysteries, you swing your axe down, you get it like straight in like the top of its cranium with your increased size, and then with like the opening you've created, you swing down one more time and like cleave through a lot of this thing and like almost split it in half. However, it has this. Let's see. DC 5 plus the amount of damage you take. Actually, I don't think it can.
I was
do
gonna
that.
say,
Yeah, I was like, that's a lot of
1
damage.
plus 5.
Yeah.
Not really.
Critical hit. It's from a critical hit.
A 5 plus like what was that? On the
It's,
second.
it's 31 damage, right? Like I did that math right. It's 25.
Yeah, so it would be a DC 36. Let's just see. I'm just curious.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it almost hit.
You see it like try to like gnash its teeth at you,
Right.
and then
I
finally
mean, you have a different
splits.
target for the dog.
Oh god. Oh boy. And I'm assuming that's your whole turn because you don't want to knock one of the dogs out of polymorph.
Nope. We have dog plans.
Durden.
Okay, it is going to be run 30, dash 30, bonus action dash, so I'm up to 110.
All right. 110 feet in the air.
Josh, check your message.
I know exactly what's happening. I don't have to check my message.
No, there's more to it.
You can finally see the roof of the cave about 90 feet away. All right, Beholder Zombie is dead.
Okay, that's helping me even more.
The Chimera walks up to, like, you know, kind of like, goes over here and he starts yapping at you.
You fool!
Yeah, go ahead, give me more distance.
I dodged the yapping.
Hasdrith is going to use his turn to use Lay on Hands on himself. He's going to go ahead and touch himself for 35 points.
Just furiously baiting in the corner.
We're going to do another D20 minus 3 for the Bichon Freeze. Oh boy.
Why?
Go ahead and make me a strength check, Durden, just to...
A Bichon Freeze now.
Is this a strength save or strength check? Well, I don't have proficiency, so it doesn't matter.
That'd be so funny if you fucking failed this shit.
He'd have to roll so insanely low.
I am so happy.
Good thing he has inspiration.
Do it at advantage, yeah, because, like, I'm not gonna lie, the fact that this thing could just, like, wriggle out by string.
You fuck.
You know what, fuck it, I'm gonna let you do it, because I want to see what you're doing.
No, you don't.
Fuck it. Yeah, ordinarily,
So
I would have been like...
What's the height of the ceiling
200.
again? 200.
Yeah, no,
One rule is cool.
No,
Why?
I fucking don't expect it often, but this is fucking Bichon Freeze from the top rope. I have to see how this goes.
So Aisling spends her turn just concentrating, and she just crosses her arms and stares up at the ceiling to watch.
You do the Piccolo stance.
She really do.
Ertos.
Ertos is going to try to. We're gonna come over here and pick up the dog, and we're just gonna walk it.
You're taking a point of piercing damage. It's biting you.
Okay. We're gonna walk it right over here and set it right here if we can.
Okay.
And then just back up.
It does take a little yap of opportunity at you.
Okay.
Minus 3. It tries to yap at you. 4 doesn't hit. Alright.
You would be lucky if they could break the skin.
So, the Xanathar continues to, like, bark orders.
Someone turn him into a chihuahua.
So, yeah, the Xanathar continues to bark orders at Zana, until you hear, I said we need to unleash the biggest, baddest thing! Hey, who the hell are you? You start to see shadowy figures gather on the terrace. Let's drag a couple boys up here, and then you hear, old friend of mine. You think that I didn't forget about our little tussle back in the... Well, how long ago has it been? I have plans for you, my good friend. Now hold still, please. You're interrupting the performance. As Jarlaxle is on the scene, he's going to share an initiative with Zana. Just got to go ahead and put him... Oh, wow, Jesus. Yeah, no. His dex is nuts. But we're going to put him at 20 with Zana. Alrighty. So, Jarlaxle's turn goes, and he begins... I didn't put this on his spell book, actually, but he holds up a scroll and begins channeling a spell. All of you can make me Arcana checks if you are proficient.
Am I proficient?
I am not. Be. Nope. I am not. Oh, yeah, I am. Hell
it's
yeah.
a spell.
Alrighty. The Durden is the only one who notices that this is the imprisonment spell, an extremely powerful sealing spell.
I'm going to the ceiling.
Yeah, you are.
No.
As he does this, you hear him say, "Very well done, my friends. Now, if you could just keep things locked down here for, let's say a good little... Give me a minute, and we'll be right as rain." As the Xanathar begins to struggle... What?
We'll give you more than a minute. We're going to give you a show.
as the Xanathar tries to struggle against these, like, this cage of force that is being surrounded around it. You see Zana, like, raise his staff, like, threateningly until a couple drow point their swords at him and, like, their guns at him, and he kind of just, like, sheepishly kind of puts his staff down and holds his little turtle hands up. Mystery,
fucking die again? I don't...
I'm assuming that not much is going on with you.
Yeah.
I must inform you, you'll be tried as an amphibian.
He's a herptile. Stop.
Oh.
Alright. But nothing for Mystery?
No, there's nothing really to do except for sit back and watch what's happening.
Durden.
90 more feet.
Alright.
I am touching ceiling now.
Yeah, you now have your feet planted on the ceiling with a Bichon Freeze just precariously dangling. Like, into a void, like a firelit void, but, you know. And Chimera is going to, it's gonna, just for fun, try to nip at Urtos again. Let's see if it does anything. What's your AC? It's 50 is not gonna hit.
No, I'm at 19 now.
Hasdrith moves forward.
Nat 20s and breaks his concentration.
Yeah. Ashling, I'm assuming you're still piccoloing it.
I'm going to. It's irrelevant, really, because concentration is concentration. But I'll like quote unquote prepare action to prepare to break concentration if necessary.
Okay.
I'm just kind of watching, like, there's gonna be a thing.
Alrighty. Urtos. So what are you doing with this fucking chihuahua, my guy?
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick it up and move it like right in line, like right under where Durden is on the ceiling. Set it down and just back up. Back to where I am, basically.
It's gonna do another yap of opportunity for a -2 to hit.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, little buddy.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, man, that's it.
Alrighty. Zana is, like, currently, like, you know, being held at gunpoint by a bunch of drow. The Xanathar finally just yells, "Ah! Get in there, you ungrateful imbeciles!" You start hearing some of, like, the cheering mixed with, like, you know, kind of, like, fear and chattering. And then you see a bunch of people start to brawl in the stands as a couple of figures leap from the stands and into the arena. So...
We can sign autographs later.
Just gotta add a couple guys into the initiative. And...
Oh, look, more people to polymorph.
Oh, God. Fuck. We're going to roll some NPCs. And Jarlaxle continues doing his thing as a spy lands, and he kind of, like, you know, brandishes a blade and tries to go for a weak spot in Mystery's armor. Yeah. Slap, slap. Does an 18 hit?
Eyes.
Ties? Alright, yeah. He does, like, get a little nip on you, but it feels more like a little sting more than anything.
Yeah, he just pokes you in the butt.
Mystery. Well, shit. Perhaps I did not think this through.
Just like, he pokes Mystery. Mystery turns around and looks at it.
Oh, yeah.
Mate?
A slow, dramatic turn, and a stare, and then a whack whack. Oh my god!
Okay, let's see. The first strike lops off one of his arms, resulting in a fountain of blood. And then the second one destroys what is left of his upper body with a very large axe. Dead.
At that point, it doesn't even matter if the axe is sharp. It's just coming your way.
Yeah.
Fresh on fresh.
This Kinku says, like, rant, Blackcloaks. Rant, Blackcloaks. Rant, die. And tries to stab Hasdrith with no effect. Durden. the
Alright,
moment
so
has
here's
arrived.
what we do. So I get directly over the Chihuahua.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I can't collide, but that's where I'm at.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, shit, I can't do it. There's a wall. I'm in a wall!
I will plop you right here.
I have to
So
imagine that something's dead here. I just don't know what it is.
So then I break concentration on Spider Climb, and as we're falling, I take 2 shots as I'm holding the Bichon Freeze up to his head to break it back into worm form.
Fuck, that's cool.
And at about 20 feet above, I'm going to cast Featherfall as a giant worm crashes into this tiny little chihuahua. I looked it up. So it is 19d6 on the falling and 19d8 on the receiving.
How are you doing Featherfall and shooting? Is Featherfall a bonus action?
Yep.
Reaction. It's a reaction.
All right.
Worst case scenario, I could cast it. So
Yeah, I was like, I can't too.
let me just move everything around real quick. So we've got a lot. So this is fucking cool. This is one of the coolest things we've ever done in this group, I think. So, all right. So first of all, make me a pistol attack, or 2 pistol attacks.
what is the AC of a Bichon Freeze?
I'm gonna say
Bang,
that's just
bang.
a flat 10.
Yeah,
Yeah, see,
the 20.
yeah, well, yeah.
This fucking thing's brains out.
The crit does do it, and the damage does bleed over, so he takes a total of 11 damage. The second one actually does go a little wide, but you are like currently in free fall, so it's kind of to be understood. And then the collision happens. So 19d6 for the falling.
Christ,
Yeah, this thing takes 73 damage. Congratulations. And 19d8 you said on the receiving?
Yep.
Oh god. Yeah, what happens can only be described as the loudest oily slap of, like, wet skin on hard concrete you have ever heard. It sounds like someone wiping out during a dive, hitting the water directly with, like, their tummy from the high ladder. To the point where you can, like, feel the pain in your own stomach even though it's not happening to you. Both of these creatures appear incredibly dazed, very damaged, but are still somehow alive.
Alright, bonus action disengage because I still haven't used any of my movement.
Okay.
Or my bonus action.
How are you moving if you're... Oh, feather falling, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck it. Alright, fine.
I have to imagine that all of the worm's legs are broken. That horrible ankle.
All of its fucked up arms, yeah. Okay, wow. Huh. That was, let me just math it real quick. Do. It's 154 points of damage. Congratulations. Whew.
Oh.
And it
I'm
all
the
started-
11 too, so...
Yeah, it all started with
Sometimes
the
we come
Bichon
up with-
freeze.
Sometimes we come up with really cool ideas, okay?
Hey Josh, you're a badass dude on a flaming horse. Yeah, he is falling out of the sky now.
Yeah. Now nobody's concentrating either, so we can just start over.
And Chihuahua.
Alright. Yeah, no one's concentrating. Well, I think Durden. No, yeah, Durden's not concentrating anymore.
Nope.
So yeah, Javelin. I was gonna say this is on Urtos. I'm very sorry. So you do take a little bit of damage from this bugbear. I'm gonna mark you as not concentrating.
That's 18 damage? Good lord.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. Great.
God, that's like half my health.
This is 1 week on Baldur's Gate.
Hobgoblin Veteran is going to try and step in on Hazardous Steeds.
Yeah, 2 weeks in Baldur's Gate, and then we would have filled this entire arena with barrels of fire wine.
We continually have to, like, tell Momo and my other group. She'll be like, I can't reach it with my movement speed. Can I jump to it? And I'm like, no, that's not how that works in 5th edition. That's how it works in Baldur's Gate 3. No.
Yeah. No. Jumping is not independent of...
Wait, you can jump separate from your movement speed?
It's a bonus action. You can sometimes get
Holy
farther.
shit!
You can sometimes get farther if you have enough of a running start.
Holy shit! I didn't know that.
That's not even the best part. You can jump out, like, so if somebody throws like grease at you or something, you could just jump out of it and then take your movement.
Yeah, I've
Like-
jumped over like acid like pools and stuff before, but like I
Yep.
didn't realize that I wasn't using.
Before you actually sprint over to something or you use any of your movement, you can just check with jump real quick to be like, okay, could I, make up part of the distance with the jump?
Yeah.
The answer
Damn.
is usually yes.
Damn.
Yeah, it's why
Alright.
it's why Rogue is
And
so
it's usually
insane.
better on strength characters because their jump distance is farther.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay. That was almost a gag reflex cough. All right, I've got another fisherman's friend loaded, and we're good.
We're dying.
Whew.
Why
So-
don't you just smoke some menthol cigarettes?
I
Like
honestly
a real
I
don't
thought you were gonna
like
say, "Why don't you
this
smoke some meth?"
Well, I mean, that's next.
Let's see how this thing does. I think this thing is gonna try and attack the fucking. I think that y'all have like orchestrated such a plot that these two things are going to try to kill each other now. Whew. So it's
Holy
gonna.
fuck, we did it.
I mean,
guys.
yeah, because the only thing that Chihuahua saw was a big worm that just whapped it.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Like, dude, you landed on my dick.
Dragon's head bite. Oof. And horns. And this thing spears the brachyverm through like the vertebrae. And the big, disgusting worm creature finally begins to melt and dissipate, leaving behind a bunch of half-digested bodies.
Ew.
Oh yeah, no, brachyverbs are fucking gross. I love them. Bringing us to Hasdrith, who is currently contending with a Kinku and a Hobgoblin. So he's got to swing at the greater threat here, which is of course the Kinku. Is going to just smack this thing and its beak goes flying. And then he's got to swing one more time. Does a 14 hit? It does not, as it collides against this Hobgoblin's shield. Of course it's fucking Hasdrith, like, swinging low and getting hit high. You hear just like a little from the north, as this little thing is going to... Oh, no, it won't. You see, like, a weird little creature on stubby little legs that looks like this, creep into the battlefield and then turn invisible. As it uses invisibility.
Hi, shovel.
Yeah, really. Oh, fuck me. Hang on. What is the... Blah, 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 blah. Gain additional slime. Look at the Eye of Halaster. Oh, you have to use a bonus action to make yourself see invisible creatures, but you can do that. Okay. Brachyverm is dead. We're moving that from the turn order. Ashley.
Haha.
Oh, you got me
Except,
fucking kidding me on the Ankhamera again?
no. I'm going big mode.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah, you do become a fucking copper dragon. Jesus Christ, I should have put something more dangerous in here. Alright, we're gonna hide Ashlyn. Can you still see?
Yay.
Okay, you are currently dragon.
These nuts.
And I'm just gonna go roar.
you really can't control ourselves.
That's really all I can do after, cast and then...
Okay.
I guess I could use a movement. That's really about it.
Yeah, and you can move wherever you want. There are still people who seem to be, like, trying to pour into the arena.
I'm just gonna fly, over the walls. Fuck you, walls.
Okay, how far can you go?
It's basically a moot point. I'm just gonna fly over here, just kind of over some crowd.
You have a fly speed of 80. Okay, yeah, let's say we're gonna put you in the crowd here. I'm gonna spawn some of the guys who are going to start jumping in. As you are currently contending with a thug, a troglodyte, and a flesh golem. That was
Dude,
gonna
you
be my
can't
next
call them that
surprise.
anymore.
And let's add these bad boys to the initiative. You feel weird when we call it the initiative, Brandon?
I
Love
was
you, buddy.
just
Love you, buddy.
when you said it, I was just thinking like, did he kind of put some stank on it, didn't he?
Urtos.
Urtus is like looking around. He's like, "Wow, that worked out a lot better than I thought." Let's see here. Who do we have grouped up here? Oh, a whole lot of people. Let's just, how far is this guy? Oh, I can get to him. Yeah. Let's go over here to this bugbear.
He is the dude who shoved a javelin through your fucking sternum.
Yeah, and we're gonna give him a little whap.
Oh shit. Okay.
Never mind, we're gonna give him a fairly good sized whap and then a fucking banger.
The fucking first one kills him instantly.
Okay, never mind. Don't worry about the second whap.
It was like exact damage. Oh man.
Can I cast spells with my
No, you use your action to do the attack, so you don't get
with
your
my
second
attack or whatever? That sucks.
Well, I mean, you could theoretically. Are you using a shield? Yeah, you.
Yeah, I have a shield.
You could like theoretically drop it and fire off your hand crossbow, but besides that.
You know what? You know what we'll do instead? I'll call over to Hasruth over here, and I'll say, "Hey, buddy, you got this, friend." And I'll give him a little bardic inspiration.
Ah, he grips his hammer slightly more tightly.
You don't do that. Okay.
It's currently a D.
He grips your hammer. Very
whoa.
You're
firmly grasp it.
Are you bard fighter or are you just straight bard?
I'm just straight bard right now, right?
Okay, so D8. Okay. Is that your whole turn?
Yep.
Here comes the highly inefficient goblin who is going to try and slay the vast creature. He's like, "Hey guys, check it out! I'm like a fucking hero or some shit." Oh my god.
He is.
He's doing it.
He does 8 damage to this thing. Cool. Near the
It
top.
just looks down at him. Oh fuck.
You hear in the distance, well, you don't hear anything, but Zana is currently, like, panicking as he's being cornered by the drow. And you see him, like, back up slightly, and his tail nudges the final lever in front of him.
God damn it. It opens it.
And the final northern portcullis opens. And this draconic-looking creature steps out. This thing is odd. It's purple, but with its
I know someone who would love that.
With tough, leathery skin that seems to be almost stretched too far to cover its body, with its draconic horns, not being so much horns, but almost like aquatic fins, and its awful maw, not ending it in a traditional dragon jaw, but in a series of 4 disgusting tentacles, as we get an Elitha dragon out in the arena.
Oh my.
Guys, how much wisdom do you think that thing has?
And it is going to get a fair shake on initiative. Alrighty. Jarlaxle spends another turn summoning. Spy
It's
is
just
dead.
a cute. Make it a cute little English bulldog.
Flesh Golem is going to try and step to the dragon.
Can he reach me?
Are
From
you
down
currently
there?
in the air? Oh, are you in the air right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll put you 20 feet up because you did go 60. Alright, yeah, no, he can't reach you then. He just kind of like angrily swats at you from up there.
Shakes his fist at me.
Mystery. There is now
Gone.
big scary dragon up in the north.
I'm gonna take care of this boy first.
Okay.
Is he taken care of, or is he still there?
He is. You chop off the goat head, I think, but like the thing is like screeching at you. It was about to like gore this poor little goblin, but then like it like turns over to you.
Alright, second attack.
And you try to go in for it, but it like I think what happens is the the dragon head like butts you in the chest and like stops you from getting your full swing off. Not doing any damage, but throwing off your arc.
Threw off my group!
Alright, Kenku dead, Durden.
Alright, let's blast it.
This guy here.
Pew pew. The big
Yeah.
fucker.
Alright, yes, and with the final one, you fan the hammer quick 2 times, and you put a bullet through the eye of the dragon head, and then you put a bullet through the eye of the Ankeg head. You see it's like 2 different colors of blood leaking from this thing, and it finally slumps over. And you see the little goblin climb up on top of the corpse and be like, "Hey guys, check it out! I won the arena!"
God damn it.
Bugbear dead, Hobgoblin gonna try and continue to step to Hastrith. doing, honestly, kind of a good job at it, not gonna lie. But this turn he's not. Alright. The Curse of Abe is not holding. But it's time for fun.
Guys? Guys?
Flies over.
Guys?
Alright. So, Ertos, we're gonna have a little bit of fun, you and I.
I'd rather not.
So, what it's gonna do is it's gonna use a Mind Blast. And it's gonna... I can only get you in this? Well, I've already said it. Yeah, alright. It's gonna be you, dog. I need you to make me an int save.
Holy shit.
For maximum damage.
Oh, God. Yeah, no kidding. No, it's not quite maximum. It's like a bit over average.
No.
Why is it green? I'm confused.
Alright, guys, I'm down.
No, you're not down. You take 29 points. You had...
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh, you were tracking... Oh, God. Yeah, you're deducting from your maximum, my guy.
Oh, shit. Alright, well, here. I did it backwards. Well.
Yeah. You see Ertos just, like, look at this thing. This dragon, like, rears its head at him, and then you hear a... And then Ertos just kind of collapses.
In my mind, you hear the, You hear the sound, the Wilhelm scream. You just go, ah!
You just hear, can I get a Yoda?
Or I was just about to, my friend.
And yeah, there you go. All right.
That scream reminds me of that video, like, why are you running? The scream that the lady makes.
Hastrith is going to bravely charge forward and take a risky attack of opportunity from this hobgoblin that's been bullying him. Nothing happens.
Bravely ran away.
And he's gonna pap you. He's gonna jerk you for 5 points of healing, Ertos.
He's gonna do what?
And jerk you.
Actually,
Well,
Then I was fine.
just the min-max, he's gonna do it for 1. Because ultimately...
Well...
Nah, he's gonna... Yeah, he's gonna do it for 1. So congratulations, you're back up. You have 1 HP.
And then I was fine-ish.
And he's gonna... Boop. I hope I don't kill Abe's character tonight.
Yeah, if you do that, you're gonna have to, like, pay him back somehow.
Yeah, do some splaining. Alrighty. On this turn, you hear... And you see this little guy pop out of invisibility. And Hazard...
He's scared.
God damn it.
Oh, God.
He fucking jumps. He's like, oh!
I think that and I'm not saying this lightly, because I really don't believe in this shit. Abe needs to go to a psychic. He needs to figure out what he's done to make his character suffer so greatly.
And here I thought that, like, fucking...
Oh my god. Dude, I'm starting to think it's not Abe. I'm starting to think it's a fucking server. Like,
Let me just check to make sure that he's not, like... I could have sworn that he was immune to fear somehow, but I guess not. Yeah. You see Hazard, like, ready his hammer to swing at the dragon, and then, woof, and you see his hairs on his beard kind of stand up on end briefly.
God.
Oh, my poor boy. Oh, boy. Troglodyte, oh my god. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, god. Emily gets my stuff.
That's how marriage works.
Troglodyte walks up and, like, swings his claws angrily at the dragon, but nothing happens. Ashling.
the one that's in the air?
That's what I'm saying. Nothing happens.
That's why he tried and failed.
Ashling.
Okay, these chumps are no longer the primary concern here.
Ashling, help.
I'm
Ashling,
gonna
help.
plop you over there. Dragon versus dragon. Dragon versus dragon.
Yes, there's a draconic roar splitting the air as she just fucking dives out of the air and wah.
Let's see. Hi, Haru. How are you?
Pretty sure the claw is not gonna
Yeah,
win.
I was gonna say, your claw, like, you see it, like, bat your claw out of the way, but you then go in for a bite on its awful neck. And you see, like, silvery blood, almost like mercury, start to leak from the puncture wounds. But that's
Well.
good. Is that your whole turn?
Yeah,
I don't know if dragons have too many, fucking bonus actions. Alright, Thug.
Oh, do we want to really make this broken? Multi-class into rogue, so I get, no.
Draconic cunning action, oh god. Urtos, well, you're up.
Yeah, I guess Urtos is gonna stand up with my movement. Let me look at my spellbook real quick. Who else is hurt right now? Hasdrith?
Hasdrith, he healed himself up to full earlier and he took another hit, but he's okay. Ashling's fine, Mystery's fine, Durden's fine. Everyone's pretty okay.
Except for me.
Except for you.
Okay. I kind of don't want to cast Mass Healing Word then.
Sorry, buddy.
You know what? Fuck it. We polymorph. Alright.
Sort of fucking Christ.
Give me the DC 16 wisdom
thank
save.
God it has fucking magic resistance. Oh, thank God.
Oh, Christ. Could you imagine?
You see two small dog ears grow on it briefly before vanishing.
Alright. That's our turn.
Oh, God. Fuck it, we ball. The goblin says,
Okay.
"Oh, hell yeah, check this out." He goes over and shoots his bow at the Illithid dragon, and it bounces off harmlessly. Zana
This dude's cool.
Zana's at gunpoint. Flesh Golem is going to, lumber over. I guess he'll fucking dash off and, step to Mystery, but he can't do anything. Mystery, there is a Flesh Golem next to you now.
Not anymore.
Well, does he have any, kind of damage immunities? No, that is thunder damage, so that still works. Yeah, you chop into this thing's gross carcass, but it doesn't seem to slow him down very much. This hardy, tall fella. He's about as tall as you, but not nearly as, stocky.
Aw.
That actually still hits. Flesh Golems have garbage armor class. So, that time you cut a deep gash in him, but he still seems quite raring to clap you with his fists.
What? And I end my turn.
Alrighty. Durden. Dragon, Flesh Golem, etc. And a Hobgoblin veteran who's looking for someone to kill.
I guess I'm just gonna shoot some
Ugh.
at the dragon.
Okay. Pat, pat. Both of those land, and again, you see tiny little sprays of silvery mercury kind of fly out in the place of blood. But it still seems to be quite concerned with the other dragon.
That is my turn.
Alrighty. Hobgoblin veteran is gonna. Let me take a look at what it has here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's roll a d4.
Hey, chill. Hey, chill.
No.
What the fuck? Chill.
It was proximity. So he's like, hey, hang on, big guy. Hey, we're cool, right? Let's see if this does anything. And
It looks like it does something.
This guy shanks the goblin through the chest and lifts him up like a little goblin kebab. And he's like, ah, fuck. Ah, shit. Ah, this is just about the way it would go, huh? Ah, dang. It was nice to be a champ for 5 secs. Oh, God, this really fucking hurts. Ah. It kind of
You guys hear Tyler trying to make a new NPC character? You heard Tyler begging us to pick up this goblin as an NPC?
No, I just like...
Tyler just really likes goblins.
I love goblins. They're my third favorite behind
Oh,
tieflings and
jeez,
dwarves.
Rick!
I just really like being silly with these guys. Dragon, fight. Dragon, fight. Alrighty, so Aisling, what's your AC?
Let us see. Probably not very high. Young Copper Dragon AC 17.
17's not bad. Alrighty, so it is going to try and smack with claws. Both of those hit for 23 damage. And it's going to do a very unfortunate thing. It's going to try to grapple you with those tentacles. That does hit, so you are grappled. And make me an int save.
You're just gonna eat your brains!
First things first, he'll eat your brains.
Can I use the dragon's intelligence is smarter than me?
I believe the thing is that you keep your mental scores.
I know.
So yeah, you're gonna have to. Oof. Yeah, you get stunned as this thing wraps its tentacles around your draconic body. So we're gonna mark you as.
I'll just be over here if anyone needs me.
Sorry. We're gonna
It is what it is.
Stunned, and we're gonna mark you as. There's no grapple. I guess grasping vine is good. Yeah, let's do that. Bad time to be Ashling over here. So we're at. Why do y'all do this thing where y'all deduct your max instead of your fucking?
I don't know. I fixed it on mine.
119. There we go. Left is your current. All right. Let's see what Hasdrith can do here. Don't use.
It's the manga reader in me.
Fucking Christ! All right, there we go for a total of 7 damage, but he is gonna pump a smite into that. So we're gonna do thing, and he's gonna do a level 2. So let's do another D8. Fucking Abe, come on, man, roll better. 7 and then 10 for another like. As you hear just like the radiant energy just like bounce off this thing. And that should have been a disadvantage, but no takes his backsies. The Quasar is going to try and claw at this little. Jesus fucking Christ, I swear to Christ. He does make this poison throw at advantage because he is a dwarf. That's at advantage, so he succeeds. So he takes the 7 and.
Jesus Christ. Guys?
But it's a save or suck, so he doesn't take the poison damage at all. Troglodyte is going to try, and he's also going to dash and get over here and step to Mystery. Ashling, Dragon, you are currently stunned. Stunned until this grapple ends. So yeah, until this grapple ends, you are currently stunned. Is like the writhing tentacles of this Elithid dragon is like currently trying to worm its way into like your dragony nostrils.
Gross.
No, it's pretty gross. Thug. Man, I don't know what he thinks about this. I'm trying to like think of like, you know, the logistics of being a guy with like a mace as 2 dragons are currently tussling. Let's do the usual. Yeah, he says fuck this, and he starts trying to climb the outer deal. Let's see if he... No, he's trying to climb the wall, but he's currently not succeeding at it. Ertos.
Do I try another magic spell, or do I just start hitting this thing?
I was gonna say, she is currently grappled, which, I don't think, like, you know, straight up hitting will do anything to, like, you know, excuse me. But,
let me tab over this stupid spell, dude. There we go. No, I want to see... higher levels. Whenever you cast a spell...
Are you fucking polymorphing again, you piece of shit?
No, I'm out of that level spell.
Okay.
Oh, I can just... This only lets me target things. It doesn't make it better. Yeah, I guess we will try to cast Command on the dragon.
Okay. I'm assuming you're gonna, like, tell it to drop.
Well, actually, if I tell it to grovel, will it also...
I think it could still bring her
prone.
I think it could still bring her down while prone. And it does have magic res.
Yeah, that was what I was worried about. Yeah, I will say drop, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, dude. Okay, I guess as a bonus action, I'm gonna pop a potion of healing here.
Okay. You can do that. Glug.
Give me... Put me back to 8 HP. It's literally not gonna change anything, but here we are. Now if this asshole with the bow decides to do something, maybe I can fluid.
Zana pees himself, I guess. Jarlaxle continues channeling.
He just fucking dies. He could just hide in his shell. You know this is an action that turtles take.
9 damage on Mystery. Ugh, bringing us to Mystery. This flesh golem punched you in the chest.
Guys, I know there's stuff going on down there, and I get it.
Alright. The flesh golem will never be real again. Damn.
How's this for being a real oh god, yeah, this is a hardy little son of a bitch, even as you're like chopping him like, with like meaty
God
shards.
damn it, how much health do you have?
Lots! Ooh, boy. However, your second strike, you just hear it's like its seams start to come apart. And
Ew!
and it falls into many bacon strips.
I just have to imagine at some point, Mystery just squishes him. Like,
There's still a troglodyte near you, but it's up to you if you want to continue dealing with that.
I did my second attack on it. I don't have any more.
You have like movement. I don't know if you want to move or use like a bonus action or anything like that. Alright, Durden.
Pat on the dragon.
Alrighty. Well,
man asks for a physical weapon, pops a potion to become stronger, refuses to use it.
Well, it could have come in handy.
it could. You never know.
It still does more damage, but I wanted to be, just in case. And if I needed to, if it were me being grappled and stuff, if I got a chance for athletics, I would have got fucked before.
Word. God fucking damn it, dude. Oh god, save me, fisherman's friend, save me. I'm like sweating like a stuck pig right now. Ugh. Okay. It's like I'm fucking I'm popping senzu beans over here. Anyway, yeah, unfortunately this Hobgoblin veteran probably is gonna step to you, Durnan.
Do it.
Longsword. Does a 19 hit?
But you won't, bitch.
Yeah,
no, I have a 21.
The young Elitha dragon, I think, is going to try to devour your dragon brain.
Wow.
Yeah. Extract brain fucking sucks. Yeah, he pulls your medulla oblongata in a way that really hurts your dragon self, but doesn't quite do it all the way. Oh, god damn it. Hasdrith is going to... I think what he's going to do is he's going to use his attacks and try to pull you two apart. Let me double check his features here. I was thinking of Oath of Glory. But we're going to see if he can do it. Yeah, he climbs up and he starts trying to push the two of you apart. I'm going to see if he can do a big strength check. Probably not. He's going to do it with his second attack. Blech. Oh, goddamn. What's the... the grapple DC is... Yeah, so... as you, feel this, a sharp pain, you feel there's, a light at the end of the tunnel, and then all of a sudden, you snap awake as, you see Hasdrith just pulling on this thing's neck as hard as he can, getting the tentacles out of your, canals.
Yuck.
Yeah, it's gross, but, he should be frightened. I keep on forgetting to do anything about that. I think it was just funnier that he failed with no consequences.
Look, I'll fight this Elitha dragon. Just please keep that closet away from me.
Yeah, he doesn't do shit. He ain't frightened no more. Fuck that. Alrighty. Troglodyte is going to try and slap Mystery. He just kind of hisses at you. He's gonna bite. Claw. 23 will hit for 5.
You go.
Beep. Ashling, you are now awake.
Yeah, let's swoosh around here. Elitha dragon and the thug over there can both make...
Just trying to...
I think it's a dex save.
Scramble. Yeah, dex save for the breath,
Oopsies.
I believe.
Uh-oh.
Well, the dragon succeeds, unfortunately, but the thug... Let's see. Wow!
I think they can both still take half. That's fine.
Yeah. The dragon is going to take half. Let's see, and yeah, he's gonna do halfsies there, as a stream of like this acid bit of caustic just like burns through the dragon. But it is still up. And is that your whole turn?
So you see that my thing says that I'm dead. It's because I somehow accidentally set my HP to 0 before subtracting damage.
No. It happens.
I'm still alive.
Alright, Thug is now like desperately trying to claw his way out of this place. He's still, I don't think a 12 does it. We're gonna see Urtos. The grapple situation is now looking a little bit better, but this thing is pissed off.
Okay, well, you know, the things I've been doing haven't been working. Why don't I just pull my sword back out and like try to whack this?
That does hit. That one does not. But you do deal a solid chunk of damage to this thing as like the as like you instantly cauterize what you slice with this flame blade. The Illithid dragon hisses at you angrily.
Okay.
Zana is a turtle. Zana's cloaca quivers.
Ew. Don't.
You see,
gross.
You see the bars around the Xanathar tightening almost to the part where it's not a little magical cage, but it is now just like this orb of just like a gritty orb that is like closing around it, and he is just it is just yelling angrily. That does bring us to Mystery.
All right. Back to the old grind of random dudes next to me. Bam, bam.
Mystery is just the fucking the color of trash. You actually kill him with the first one, so you can use that on a different guy if you would like.
Like the guy on the other side of Durden.
Yeah, let's go there.
28 for
Bucket wee
damage.
ball.
Yeah, he's yeah, he takes oh no, he's not dead. He takes a very strong strike from your very large axe, and he says, "Ugh, finally a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary." And he angles his weapons at you, Durden.
Blast.
Point blank. Oh yeah, you can do that.
It's absolutely not fun.
He actually places his shield right in the exact spot he needs to bounce both of the bullets off harmlessly. I'm very sorry.
Okay.
But he is going to try and step on Mystery. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah,
For
ties.
6 slashing. I always forget exactly what y'all are working with. Illithid dragon. Oh boy. Huh.
Kill Hestris.
I was thinking it was gonna try and like. So I think we're just gonna go. God, Abe, if you're watching, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, he avoided the fucking tentacles. All right. Then he's gonna try and make a claw on Urtos. The 16.
Nope.
Whoosh, right over your head. And then on Dragon Ashling, 22 for 9 damage.
Ow.
Hasdrith is going to get in there and
Also,
smack.
Where is my breath weapon and thing? Oh, you know what, I'm gonna
Roll a
I'm just
d6
gonna-
at the beginning of your turns is what you have to do.
That was the end.
Oh yeah, you're right. Closet is going to turn invisible.
I don't remember.
Let me take a look. Recharge 5e. Blah, 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 blah. At the start of the monster's turn. So, yeah, at the beginning of your turn, roll me a d6. You get it back on a 5 or a 6.
Well, then that one
you
doesn't count.
rolled 4, so you did not get it.
But that wasn't the beginning of my turn.
We're going to take the 4, bud. Ashling.
Bite claw.
Bite Claw. It's the dragon version of a meat cute. Alright, yeah, you bite this thing and get it in your grasp, and then you shove your claw through its torso, and finally, again, like the melty, silvery blood, just like, you hear this thing screech. It's like a psionic blast kind of like gives everyone in the immediate area a headache, and then finally it kind of like shrivels. Bleh.
So, some people like the mango bite claws the best, but I think the strawberry ones are actually pretty good.
Thug is going to once again try to get the fuck out of here. I think a 15 finally does it, as he manages
Pronounced
to.
T-hug, by the way.
And he goes here. Urtos, the only threat fuck off currently in the place is a hobgoblin that is stepping on Mystery and Durden.
Do it, bitch.
Ah. Well, there you go. And as he's trying to, swing his longsword to get a good hit on Mystery, you shove your sword through his chest, and he kind of just, feels the immense pain, the burning, and kind of slumps. And with that guy eliminated, the Quasit is invisible, the Thug has escaped the arena, unless Ashley wants to do anything about it.
I was going to say, he hasn't escaped.
Go ahead. I'm your reach and meet our goals in 2024.
I don't give a shit about their goals.
Meet our goals as streamers, of course. I'm gonna pee really quick while this goes. I will be right back.
No, it's like a company's like,
what?
We're all pissing!
Yeah, it's a good time to pee. Fuck you. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see here. I'm back. All the audio channels are back. Good. Okay.
No, really funny thing about the timing of the internet going down.
What's that?
Internet went down immediately after I clicked enter to Googling spicy pepperoni.
Why are you... you having a hankering for spicy pepperoni?
I don't know. You know how you just read pages for things?
Alright, Tyler. Urtus stands up and he's limping, and he turns around and he gestures to the empty stands and he goes, "There! Are you not entertained?" God, I need a nap.
Yeah, I would say that there are still people in the stands. Not everyone poured in. There's still plenty of people who are either brawling or watching, and they are all cheering loudly. As soon as everyone's back, we can continue to the ending of all of this mess.
Dude, do you know why goldfish crackers would be Ashling's favorite snack?
What?
Does he smile back?
Because they smile back.
Oh, that brings us to the. Are all five of us back? Or are we missing Isaac?
Nope, I'm here.
Wasn't sure if you would be. Alrighty. So, oh jeez.
No, he just peed his pants.
And
yeah,
then,
no, real men piss themselves.
Sorry.
At the top of round 11, which was literally what I had written down, was at round 11 it finishes, and then Jarlaxle hops in to help them, but you didn't need it. Congratulations. So he says, and he just says, sorry, give me just one moment, one more cough drop. I think I've done 8 of these things. Ugh. Alright. And he says, "Got you!" You see the forceful, electric-looking bars around the Xanathar constrict, and then whoosh, sweep out, and then crush the Xanathar into, what appears to be just, flatten him completely. In reality, what happens is it coalesces into a tiny little blue crystal, which Jarlaxle palms and smirks at, and he says, "Got you at last, you old eyeballed bastard."
Mystery's jaws on the floor. Did you just fucking kill the Xanathar?
No, nothing so as elaborate as that, my dear. Jarlaxle hops up on here and he says, "Good people of Skullport, You may know me, you may have heard of me, but you certainly will not forget me. I am Jarlaxle Baenre, Grand Admiral of Luskan, and leader of the illustrious Brigandartha. And I have a proposition for you. For so long, you have toiled and labored underneath the oppressive eye stalks of the Xanathar. For over 100 years, this bespectacled bastard that I have so delicately in my palm here has commanded your lives and forced you into silly, brutish pursuits. My proposal is that you continue these silly, brutish pursuits, but creatively, perhaps under a less forceful liege. Say hello to your new Xanathar. And he waves his left hand.
Oh no, what have we done?
That place is gonna die. It's gonna fucking explode.
Zana.
We gotta get out.
Josh, would you like to be Zana for a little bit?
I imagine Zana's in his shell at this point, and he kind of just pokes his head out and he goes, "What?"
Oh, yes, my friend. You see, I admired your courage, even as you, of course, buckled underneath the very, very intimidating prospect of the 5 of us here, but you stood by your employer through thick and thin. And you know what? I think that is deserving of respect. Not only that, but you are a known authority figure here, and I think that we can work very well together. No, I do not have designs on this place as a conqueror or some bespoke tyrant. I've already got my own home to take care of, and I take care of it very well. What I have is a proposition that Skullport becomes a free port for anyone who is seeking an escape from whatever oppressive regime they are currently fleeing. Be it Neverwinter, be it the Underdark, be it Waterdeep above, or if you just want to lay loose from those Xanathar Guild leathers. What?
Fucking Isaac, dude!
Oh, fuck off. Jujutsu Kaisen is a mid-anime. No, I'm kidding.
Check the Discord too.
Fuck off.
Zana stabs Jarlaxle.
And he says, "Good people, thank you very much for your..." Yeah, really, that basically... He put him in like a little diamond. He says, "I have been Jarlaxle Baenre. We have been Brigandartha, and it has been an honor serving you in this little moment of history. And remember, Skullport is something special. Make sure to preserve that. Now, Mr. Xanathar, I believe you have a chair to warm." He smirks and he says, "You'll learn it as you go."
Okay, I can't. He's like, in his head, he's just like, I just wanted to study mushrooms.
If this doesn't work for you, Josh, we can talk about it, but I thought this was really funny.
Fine,
I
it's
think
very funny.
The crowd kind of like goes silent and kind of very confused, but then kind of like look at Zana fit snugly in a chair that is way too big for him. And then they kind of just like start shouting, "Zana, Zana, Zana, Zana," and it kind of like does pick up steam, and eventually like the crowd is cheering that. Oh god, fuck. All right. Eventually the crowd does eventually cheer. You see the dark elves kind of vanish around where Jarlaxle was before Jarlaxle himself vanishes. But as things are kind of like, you know, rip and roaring, I would say, Durden, you hear a voice just say, "We'll meet in the dressing room if you'll follow me." And what do y'all do? You're still here. You can do whatever you like. I mean, but I don't know if you want to, like, you know, address your adoring fans or if you just want to head out to talk to Jarlaxle.
I do big waves as we follow him.
Yeah, as we're leaving, Ertos is like And with that, my good people, we bid you farewell. Make sure to tune into the next episode of the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, sponsored by.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Ah, god damn it! Hang on. Ah, hang on. Ah, you piece of shit.
Would you like to roll the D100?
You know what? That is so fucking kind of you. I think I would. Oh god, I was not like materially ready for this. Okay, hang on. I never remember where the fuck I saved this book, like ever.
Time to snap into a Slim Jim.
I already ate that.
No, I'm currently eating mine. That's why I said it.
Candlestick
You can also say
DOTM.
sponsored by what's her face?
Polonia.
Potion lady.
Yeah.
Sponsored by D's Nuts.
Yeah.
Fancy nuts.
Oh god. Alright, D83.
These Nuts is a real company.
Alright, you're gonna fucking... Isaac's gonna love this one. I'm gonna send this one to you, Josh, and you...
Okay, yeah.
You'll be allowed to read this.
Were you sending it to me then?
On
The
Facebook.
script materializes in his hands.
You hear Hallister whisper this to you. Sponsored by...
Sponsored by Elvis Presley's new album, The Way It Was, is out now. Get your copy of the Interplanar Rock Sensations' newest collection now.
It's Elvish Presley, but yes.
Oh, Elvish. Yeah, and as they're backing out, Urtos just pulls out his lute. He kind of like drums a few like blues chords.
It's one for the money, two for the
And as he does that, he like uses Mage Hand and just shuts the door behind them and turns around and goes, "What the hell just happened?"
Oh god. Alright.
Hey, Harvey.
So yes, you all make it
You
into
like-
this little dugout where
Yeah.
you see Gareth is like standing like slack-jawed. And he's like,
Plastic.
God damn it. And he says, Urtos, I you walked into the arena and all of a sudden the beholder that has ruled this place for over 100 years... Fuck! Alright, let it never be said that you don't go big. Huh.
He says as a dragon pokes her head.
Ah, fuck! Oh.
Go big mode.
Ashley, please.
This is our friend Dragon. She won't hurt you, probably.
Oh, I saw! Huh, alright. Urtos, my dear cousin, I respectfully concede for the time being.
Thank you, Galeth, and I'm sure word of this doesn't need to get back to anybody of any importance, I'm sure.
I mean, I'll try, but do you really think that anyone's going to be able to shut up about this?
All I'm saying is they don't have to hear it from you.
Fair enough. Well, I think and he kind of like steps out to go get some air.
What a prick.
He does that, and then Jarlaxle does appear, and he says, "Ah, good. I was afraid we were going to hold him at knife point. Congratulations, and thank you very much for your cooperation, my dear friends. Regandartha thanks you. Skullport thanks you. I thank you tremendously. That went off much smoother than I really expected it to, I have to say, so kudos to all of you for the hard work you put in. How do you all feel?"
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
How interesting reply.
God damn it.
Yeah, Urtus is just
No, I
like,
feel
I'm very tired.
I'm sure,
I feel
but
great.
hard day's work does, in fact, entitle you to a hard day's pay. As promised, I have a few baubles that I think each of you would find interesting. It's up to you how to Sorry. It's up to each of you how to distribute these things. The first two that I will be giving you from my own coffers. The first, he produces a set of gloves and he says, "This here is a set of gauntlets of ogre's power. Strap these on to your beefy arms, and you'll find them quite even beefier. One might even say as strong as an ogre. Lift heavier things, push larger objects, hit things harder, what have you.
Run faster, jump higher. Man, I ain't coming once you poison me.
But yes, so gauntlets of ogre power are up for grabs. They turn your strength to 19.
That feels like a thing we should just hand hash with.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. It wouldn't change his strength at all, but yes.
Well.
Wait, he has a 19 already?
He has an 18. It doesn't change his modifier. He says, second thing. Another little thing of mine from my days of learning to... tragically trying to pluck out notes here and there. This here, he pulls out a lovely looking lyre. And he says, this here is a famed instrument of the bards. Ertos, I'm sure you're familiar with one such as this. This here is the Klee lyre. A lovely little number that allows you to, of course, the usual, fly, become invisible, levitate, protect yourself from planar influences, but it also allows you to construct walls of elemental force. Rise stone, call fire from the ground, blast your enemies away with wind, what have you. You can do it with this lovely little piece.
You can also play a little ditty.
You can, in fact, play a very nice ditty. And I know that there are two very musically inclined folks here in this little group. I will allow the two of you to fight over that. I'm going to put this in a chat log in a little bit after the third item is revealed. And then lastly he says, and, of course, Durden, my good departed friend Durden. I truly regret the way that our companionship, our professional entanglement has sadly drawn to a close. I don't think you will ever forgive me, and honestly, the feeling is a little mutual, but, as they say, bigger fish to fry. So, I would like to give you something of a parting gift from Bragandartha. And I hope that whenever you use it, you think of us. And he pulls out it looks like a small case. I say small, it's about like the size of a keyboard. Do you say anything?
I say. I also assume this means we're square. No feud, we just call it as it is.
I think you know me better than that, but... Well, you won't have any more trouble from me if you don't cause any more. In regards.
It's fair enough.
This here... Yeah, so, you take the case, and you pop it open to reveal a lovely ebon revolver. I'm going to import this to your sheet.
Ibs.
Tracy's? I get the loot.
So I've added the Fire of Lantern to your inventory. This is a legendary revolver. So he says, this here is the pinnacle of Lantanese engineering. This lovely little piece here doesn't fire bits of molten metal or high velocity little pellets. This little thing opens up portals, small localized portals, and shoots out little slags of metal imported directly from the plane of Acheron, shooting bits of war from the plane of war directly at your foes. Marvelous little thing that survives contact with bags of holding in extra-dimensional spaces, because those dastardly lanterns really know how to make a gun. I hope that this serves you well, keeps you alive, and reminds you that we don't really need each other anymore. And perhaps that's all right.
Okay.
And for the rest of you, here's a crate of Soviet AKs.
So,
Oh, hell yeah.
This is a flat +1 revolver, first of all. When you attack with it, you can add your intelligence modifier instead of strength or dex to it. to attack and damage. When attuned to the Fire of Lantern, you have advantage on initiative rolls. When you finish a long rest while attuned to the Fire of Lantern, you can choose whether it deals piercing, fire, or radiant damage. Oh, sorry. I was trying to keep it open. Let me see. I have it open in my own little deal here. You can change this damage type on the next long rest, or by expending 5 uses of your magical tinkering feature. It deals an extra 1d6 force damage on a hit in addition to the chosen damage type. So yeah, there you are.
Cool.
So he smiles and he says, "My friends, I am afraid that our association will have to come to an end, but not before I uphold the final part of my bargain. If you'll take a look off to the shoreline," and he waves his hand down to the left, and you see a what appears to be like a large, about the size of a full bus, a large metallic pill-shaped thing arise from the water. You see that there are these small windows, circular windows bored into it from place to place, and he says,
Tyler, this meme is several months old.
God fucking damn it.
Dale.
He says, "This little piece here, a piece of lovely gnomish engineering that I'm sure my dear friend Durden will recognize as the Scarlet Marpanoth. Ever since it performed quite admirably in the dragon heist of the last century, it's been refitted, retouched, and made quite collapse-proof, unlike the prototypes. This will ferry you..." Go ahead.
Guys, if we crash this one, we actually die. Don't you know?
He says, "This little thing, piloted by some of my people, will ferry you through the dark waters of the Dark Lake, and it will take you through a series of tunnels that will lead you to the 6th level of the Undermountain, where the expeditionary force that I sponsored will be awaiting you. And there, I believe that you will find the answers that you are seeking." And that, my friends, as they say, is that. And he smiles at you and tips his hat.
Okay, is there a bed in there? Because
It won't be a particularly long trip, but not a particularly comfortable one either.
Okay, well, we gotta find a place to rest before we go down there.
It will be
Like a
here.
little nappy poo.
It will be here for, well, we're still currently setting things up, and we have arrangements to make with the new Xanathar, don't we? So, take all the time you need, within reasonable limits, and then come to me, or my people, here at the Skull Island, whenever you are ready to depart.
We long rest 6 times.
You long rest 6 times, Halson dies, somehow. He's here, but he's dead now. Damn it. Okay.
Black severed head frowns upon you.
So y'all are all able to take a long rest, and you all hit level 9. Congratulations.
Thank Christ.
Hey.
Oh, goddamn.
Also, while we are here, we potentially mail a purple beholder to our buddy back at
Oh yeah, you can do that, can't you? You can, yeah. You do. I think what you can do is you can tell Mully to just go to the surface and bring it, just like dump it on fucking old Zoblob's doorstep.
No, I walk up to Zana and I shove it in his hands. I say, "This is your problem now. Make sure it gets back to Zoblob."
LMFAO. Goddamn, Mystery. That's like almost max.
Oh yeah, I guess we need to do that. Jesus Christ, Tyler.
It's a bit of a Monty Hall campaign, but what can I say?
Look, all I'm saying is, what are we supposed to do? What were we gonna do if the polymorph hadn't worked?
You know,
Right,
I'm sure you would have figured it out. Whenever I make these, whenever I make these encounters, I do so with the knowledge that y'all have up to 2 CR7 dragons in your fucking repository.
I wasn't gonna polymorph into a dragon. Maybe a dinosaur.
Ashling
Never.
can. You can, in fact, become a T-Rex. I am also keenly aware of this.
I could turn Durden into a T-Rex, and he could wield guns.
My arms are too tiny. Guns barrels too long.
Jesus.
Well, thank y'all very much for playing with me. Thank fucking Christ I finally got to play D&D. I was gonna go fucking insane, guys.
It was so worth it too, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure my throat is gonna be like fucking lacerated by tomorrow, but yeah, no, absolutely, I wouldn't have missed this.
I want action surge. I think we're gonna.
You'll need to take 2 more levels of fighter, but I do plan on this going to 10, so feel free to take 1 level of fighter and then anticipate a second.
Okay. X. Confirm. I want fighter. Where are you at here?
Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Level 9 Hexblade. What does level 9 Hexblade even get?
Choose my...
Witch Sight. That's cool.
I choose... What do I choose here? We get second wind, and I don't even choose what kind of fighter I am yet, right?
No, that's level 3. You will not be getting to that.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But you do get your fighting style, you do get second wind, and you do get action surge.
Roll. Okay. Fuck.
Well, we do the mercy rule at least, so you get 6 instead of 4. The optional mercy rule, because I know that Brandon loves taking shitty rolls if he gets them.
And yet I rolled max this time.
Yeah, Ashling is like kind of bursting with fucking HP for a dual class sorcerer bard. You have so much more HP than Ertos does. You have like 30 more HP. What the fuck happened?
We got fucked by the transition. I had so much fucking health on Roll20.
Also, Amulet of Health.
You do have an Amulet of Health. That will also do it. Oh god. Let me take a look at what Ertos' average HP would be with his current setup, because he has a +1 in con. So that would be it would be his first level would be in Bard, so that would be 8. Then he has a total of +9 from Constitution, and then he has 8 levels in Bard, so that would be an average of 4 +4 +4 +4, and then +4 +4. God damn it.
4 + 4 + 4 + 4 + 4
and then +5 for the final level. You have exactly what your average HP would be.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, oh god, let's take a look at what fucking Ashling would have average-wise. That would be, so it's a +4 per level, so 4 times 9 is what? 18, 36. So, 36 plus 8, and then
should I not get another +1?
+1 plus...
Why did I not get the extra +1 from my thing?
From con? You did. It's for a total of 6
HP. From my fighting style, I didn't get an extra +1 to my AC.
Oh, is that what you took? I will fix it. Give me a minute.
Okay.
And then an average of 3 per level of sorcerer. So that's 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Yeah, that's why it's the con modifier is what it is. That shit fucking adds up.
Yeah.
Brandon, do you have a magic item or a magic like instrument yet?
I do not, but I do have a thing that
because I already have one that gives me like flight and invisibility, and
they all do that, to be fair.
Yeah, this one gives me cure wounds, dispel magic, protection from energy, specifically lightning, prone to evil.
Your AC is now 20.
Oh, there we go.
I mean, I'm not by any means opposed to taking the instrument.
All right, I will add the
I was gonna say I just know that one of us needs to take one and one of us needs to take the other.
Whichever one you don't want, I'll take. How about that?
I mean, I've been rocking this one since the beginning of the game, so I don't
No.
even know what it does yet. So,
So this one.
I'm probably gonna head out.
All right, Dar. All right, doll.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Night night.
So this here, I added it to your page, Ashling. It's another instrument of the bards, but this one's spells are Stone Shape, Wall of Fire, and Wind Wall.
okay, yeah, I don't need another. I don't need more concentration spells.
And Ertos, I'm assuming you will want the Gauntlets of Ogre Strength.
Why do I want it?
It would make you swinging your sword better.
I guess that is true.
It would give you a +4 mod instead of a +2.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's plop those over. The fun thing about the Gauntlets of Ogre oh wait, they do require attunement. Well, beep.
I can still attune to them, right? I think. Okay.
You have 19 strength.
There we go.
And let me just fix your thing to use strength. B.
Why does the Clear Liar cue off of intelligence and say I'm not proficient?
Why does it indeed? Give me a minute to fix that. That's very strange. So +4 for proficiency, +4 for strength. There you go. So there you go. It's a +9 as opposed to a +7.
Yeah.
Let me take a look at our Ashling here. Attune and equip. Yeah, why is it fucking intelligence? That is so strange, and you are proficient. Okay.
Thank you.
There you are.
Yeah, we'll take action surge so I can do more actions.
I'm also going to
Cloud
add...
kill.
I'm going to add those spells to your deal as innate spellcasting, because that's what it is. Or, well, yeah. It's Stone Shape, Wind Wall, and Wall of Fire is what it is. Stone Shape. Stone. Oh, that's not on the bar. Oh, that's cool. Stone Shape, Wall of Fire, and Wind Wall. Why isn't it just called Wall of Wind? This is bullshit.
Tyler.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it right now, but just at some point, I need a homunculus servant.
Homunculus.
Homunculus. Yeah.
From
because since from my artificer infusions, because since my new gun is just pretty much as good or slightly better than my old gun, I'm getting rid of that infusion and taking the homunculus as my other infusion.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that.
No, he means homunculus.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So now I got my my little helper for my sneak attack.
One.
Pop him down.
Hit this guy, boss. Hit this one.
Jesus Christ.
Stand there and look.
Alrighty. Oh yeah, you also get the default fucking things per day too, don't you? Fly, invisibility, levitate, and protection from evil and good. Fly, levitate, invisibility.
I'm gonna dip off though.
Alright, buddy. Thank you for
Good
playing.
Well, good night.
Played us.
Did anybody answer my question in the Facebook group?
Oh, did you put it?
Is that legal under copyright now?
Would you like to? Well, it depends. Hang on. I'm almost done with Ashling here.
You can watch the video and let me know if it's legal under copyright.
So there's a lot of misconception about it. It's that you can say the character is Mickey Mouse. You cannot bill it as a Mickey Mouse cartoon. Mickey Mouse is a trademark. Trademarks operate under different rules. So you can say that he is a mouse. From what I understand, just as a disclaimer, you can say that he is a mouse named Mickey. You cannot say he is the Disney mascot, Mickey Mouse. God damn it. Dude, like, that's what it fucking feels like. There's also like stuff about how he has to be wearing the hat, and it's like no, he takes it off a minute into the short. And it's like he has to be black and white, and it's like no, he was rendered on posters wearing red and such. So like it's difficult. You can't like draw him with the classical Mickey like slight triangle cut into the eyes that they usually draw him with. You have to draw him with like as he is rendered in there, but for the most part, yeah, you can like do whatever the fuck you want with colors and shit.
Tyler, it was a joke. I just posted the video because it's funny.
Well, that's different. Let's take a look at this.
I just wanted to watch you the video, buddy.
I guess I'll end the stream then. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh, thank you guys for playing.